Uh, oh. Hello! It's been a minute. What a weekend! Hey, check this. They meaning the old bastard in Stanford and WWE, they built a pay-per-view concept without actually building the pay-per-view. Brand supremacy. Without any brand supremacy on the line. Nobody gave a fuck. They built a pay-per-view concept without building the pay-per-view itself. That is like building somebody a house with no walls, no windows, no floor, no doors, no ceiling. Did you really build them the house? That is like becoming a franchisee of Starbucks. You now own your own Starbucks. You bought into the franchising business. You're a franchisee now. You have just bought a Starbucks and you sell no coffee. Your whole point of the Survivor Series was brand supremacy. The build-up told us there was none. Nobody saw any brand supremacy. Nobody saw anything worthwhile that says SmackDown needs to win this or Raw needs to win this. But we were hoping they would pull a fucking egg out of their ass somewhere and deliver that type of excitement. Maybe throughout the night we would feel that supremacy. We would feel like you have to win these matches. The fucking pay-per-view went off the air last night. I didn't feel any fucking supremacy. I didn't feel any fucking way differently than the build after the night was over. When the show was over, I felt the exact same way, maybe even more disappointed. What is this pay-per-view for anymore? What's it for? This is not even being negative anymore. You can't tell me there is anything on the line last night that made you excited other than you got some good wrestling. I would hope we get good wrestling. It is a fucking wrestling show. It's a pay-per-view. Of course we get good wrestling. And at least the boys and girls last night delivered as far as skill set, talent, busting their asses. They did all they could with what they were handed. I have no problem at all with the fucking talent last night and what they were told to do. Some of the matches last night were actually made this bearable because we did get some good wrestling. I can see that at the local bingo hall, man. This is the Survivor Series. The fourth biggest pay-per-view of the year, which check that, it is easily now Money in the Bank. And as of the last couple of years, they're making sure that they ruin that as well. But Money in the Bank has far surpassed them. Next year, ain't they going to be in the big stadium, by the way? Money in the Bank is at the Allegiant Stadium? That's basically telling you the Survivor Series is a throwaway. And you can piss on the Survivor Series and Vince wouldn't give a shit. But it still delivers. It needs more fucking care than this. There was zero fucking care in this, man. And we saw it from the jump in the build, or lack thereof. But again, we tune in out of habit and hope, thinking, all right, the show's gonna go on. Let's see if we can get something going, man. Maybe throughout the night, you will really feel like it's red versus blue, Raw versus Smackdown. Red team, go! And the blue team is saying, blue team, go, bitch! And that's fine. That's a good old-fashioned war. Raw, Smackdown. Nobody fucking gave a fuck. From the jump, they told you that with Damian Priest and Shinsuke Nakamura, and that's another story, by the way. But with the fucking DQ finish, that's basically telling you none of this matters, man. We care more about the trajectory of a heel turn possibly for Damian. We don't give a fuck about the brand supremacy. These little Easter eggs, if you will. Ah, you see what I did there, right? They tell you the story of the old bastard literally not caring at all anymore, to the point where he's now doing commercials for matches. Because that's what that fucking Battle Royal was last night. That's what this whole Easter golden egg thing is. It's a commercial. You built a pay-per-view concept, or the whole fucking pay-per-view was built around this brand supremacy and built around the fucking Rock. I'll get to the Rock, just like the fucking Damian Priest Shinsuke. I'll get to that in a little bit. Let's just stick with the pay-per-view concept. Why? Why are these wrestlers from different brands competing against one another? It used to be because there was a war. There was a war, remember? It was brand supremacy. This year, they told you that's not the case anymore. Nothing was built with any of these matches. Nothing. So there's no longer a war. It's not about brand supremacy. Why are they wrestling? I can see this at the local bingo hall. And nowadays, I can literally see WWE talent, or just X'd WWE talent, because they released a whole organization within the last 6 months, over 75 wrestlers. A pay-per-view has to be more than good wrestling. You made the Survivor Series this year without any fucking care at all, underneath the sun, on this green grass planet. You gave no fucking shit whatsoever about your fans. In fact, you fucking trolled them. When you knew 30 fucking years ago you brought out the gobbly fucking gook, or whatever the fuck his name was, the turkey out of the egg hatching, and you knew to this day we bashed the shit out of that egg just like we do the Shockmaster. And you know we bashed the fuck out of that egg. So here we are 30 years later, and you bring it right back to promote a fucking movie, and you don't even bat an eyelash. To you, it'll be funny. We'll troll the bastards. Here, I'll give you another egg moment. This is all this is, man. This dude doesn't give a fuck that the fans that watched at home are boggled that any of this made the Survivor Series card. The fans in Brooklyn, I feel more bad for them. Because when it was all said and done, they were disappointed in more ways than one. They got good wrestling, though, in some of those matches. Definitely. But shit, that's the local bingo hall. The money they paid for those tickets, I'm sure they thought they were going to a pay-per-view event where they were going to see epic surprises, big moments, culminating feuds, storylines that finally end in that combustible element. One final moment to end that story. That's a pay-per-view, bro. And you gave us that fucking garbage? Before I even start this review, that is a fucking ugly. And for those of you, this is your first time tuning into the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. This isn't your grandma's review or any other schmuck in the community that has a channel and does reviews. No, no, no. This is the amplified review. We're going to go through every match on the main show, and it's going to get a tally in either the good, the bad, or the fucking ugly. Now, you want to stay away from the ugly column, because every tally that goes in the uglies, that turns into 2 bads when we do the final count at the end of this review. So stay away from the fucking uglies. That turns into 2 bads. And if it's a tiebreaker, then we will go to the pre-show. Don't even get me started with that shit. An ugly just for making this pay-per-view. If that's the shit you were gonna bring, Vince, I'd rather not have a Survivor Series. Don't ruin it for the rest of us. There you go. There's a fucking ugly. There you go. You see it? Do you fucking see it? Yeah? That's an ugly. Now, you think I'm fucking done? Oh, no, 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 no. We're not done counting some tallies before we even start this shit. You took Nakamura and Priest, which should have been on the main show, because after you realized you had jack shit, there is no brand supremacy with the 5-on-5s. Let's just keep this stupid shit going with champion versus champion, which should be at an event called Clash of Champions. But no, that makes too much sense. So you want to start this champion shit, right? It's going to be a prestigious bout. And this motherfucker, check this out. He took Shinsuke and Damian Priest, the two mid-card titles, your United States, your Intercontinental title. He took them off of the main show, meaning the prestige of the titles and the champions taken off. And he put in its place, the old bastard put a 15-minute Pizza Hut commercial battle royal. And they disguised it as the Celebration of the Rock battle royal. But I saw, and you saw, no fucking Rock whatsoever. What you saw was a lot of pizza from the Hut. And you saw pizza getting thrown around and close-ups of the new triple-layered Pizza Hut box that you can now get at your local Pizza Hut. They took championships off so we could have the Pizza Hut commercial battle royal. Yeah, that's a fucking problem for BC because I like to have champions matter, mean something, be prestigious. Because damn it, I am sick of Shinsuke Nakamura having the same title reign that Asuka had to have. Tag teaming around like Asuka had to do with Lana and then Charlotte. And now, as much as we like Rick Boogs with Shinsuke, they shouldn't be a fucking constant tag team because he's a champion. So now he's got to hold the hand of somebody else. He's constantly being taken off pay-per-views. He's not even booked half the time. You have to remind yourself who is even the fucking mid-card champions. And it's because of reasons like you just saw last night. And that is the fucking truth. That is why people have to look up who is champions. That is why people forget who is the champions. That is why Shinsuke doesn't even act or seem or feel like a champion. It's because he's not. At this point, you could go to your local Target, go into the toy aisle, find that $20 championship belt, take it out of the package, strap it around your shoulder, and you would be just as much of a champion as that son of a bitch. Damian Priest, the same fucking thing. You wanna put the focal point on maybe it's a Damian heel turn, the way he used the fucking guitar. Well, what about brand supremacy? That is supposed to be the focal point here. How about not take your fucking title match off of the card? Not even a title match. Champion versus champion. It's prestigious, I was told, but not prestigious enough to be on the main card because Pizza Hut needs to get on that fucking shit. Vince McMahon could have easily made that Pizza Hut money on the pre-show like they always do with these stupid gimmicks. Pizza Hut probably gave him an extra $5,000 to say, hey, put us on the main show. And Vince McMahon, being the greedy son of a bitch that he is, said, all right, you're on. And Pizza Hut found its way on the main show. You can make 10, 15, 20 extra $1,000. Vince doesn't need that shit. I understand business, trust me. But at what point is there a line? At what point are you crossing that line and your company is now an utter joke to Epic? You can't go back to proportions. At what point do you stop and say this 10 G's is not going to be worth the damage to my champions, my championships, my show, my product? At what point do you tell Pizza Hut you need to stay on the pre-show? I have an actual company I have to run. I have superstars that need to feel like such and championships that need to be defended as such and looked upon as such. This isn't rocket science. How do you take out two champions in a match against one another when the whole fucking pay-per-view supposedly is based on this bullshit, and you put in a Pizza Hut Battle Royal? You claim it's for The Rock, and it's all about Pizza Hut, and I'm supposed to lower my standards, lower my levels of fucking IQ levels to those fucking dumbass standards and put that into what? The good? Fuck that, fuck you, that goes into the ugly as well. So before I even start this shit, two fucking uglies. One for building this stupid pay-per-view or not building it, putting on this fucking trash. And number two, because you took Damian Priest and Shinsuke off for the Pizza Hut commercial on the main show. Fuck that shit. That's another ugly. And that's not 11. That's two fucking uglies. So you're already in a fucking hole, bro. I told you, every ugly turns into two bads at the end of this review. So already you have 4 fucking bads. I haven't even got to the fucking review yet. And I'm not going to. I'm not done yet. Vince celebrates The Rock, right? This is the big thing, right? Because they knew there was no anticipation for this event. Vince McMahon knew that everybody was concerned with the lack of war, lack of brand supremacy. So in the final couple weeks especially, we started to hear the celebration of a Rock. Vince wanted Brooklyn to show up, be loud, anticipate maybe there could be the Rock. Now, sure, many of us in the know knew he couldn't. I believe he's fucking overseas filming or some shit. But the way that Vince did this, the grimy bastard that he is, it was basically like hinting The Rock. It's 25 years of The Rock. It's a celebration of The Rock. Roman is in the main event. We know all the chatter lately with Roman talking about a match with The Rock. There's a chance, the common viewer would say. Brooklyn showing up and saying, there's a chance. A fucking chance. And what do they end up getting? Nah, not the fucking Rock. Instead, they get a 3.5 hour commercial, as if they weren't enough fucking tired from the 15-minute Pizza Hut commercial. They got a 3.5 hour commercial for Red Notice, I believe is The Rock's new movie on Netflix. Because that's what that egg was. The beginning of the show, the open signature, all of that was built around this movie on Netflix. That's cool. All right, there's a partnership. Vince wants to get a dime from it. I understand business. That's cool. But the fucking egg, this egg is this storyline throughout the night. This egg worth millions of dollars, $100 million. And all of a sudden somebody stole it. That's your big story. So they didn't get The Rock, but they got an egg. And for anybody going, I don't understand why people are pissed. It's a harmless storyline. Vince is back there with an egg. They're promoting a movie. Hey, dumb fuck, what are you not understanding? We're pissed off because this happened at the 4th biggest pay-per-view of the year. No build, no anticipation, there was no excitement for the night, and a fucking egg is back. Vince McMahon has not learned his lesson. This goofy, silly, nonsensical bullshit is ruining his product. I don't understand, dumb fuck, what you're not understanding. And then these fuckers go... And they go, I don't understand why these people are complaining. So they're complaining about people that are complaining about wrestling. They're more of a fucking idiot. That's what they're doing with their time. They're complaining about complainers complaining. And they don't even realize it. They think they're smarter. No, look at these guys. They're fucking pissed off about WWE. Don't they know it's entertainment? Hey, jackass, let us know when it starts getting entertaining because I'd love the fucking bell whistle on that. Horn that shit, man. Sound that shit off. When I hear that whistle, I'll fucking flock to the TV. I want to be entertained. You claim it's entertainment. Everyone relax. We've been waiting for entertainment for almost 10 fucking years from this shithole company. Don't you understand the biggest story coming out of Survivor Series, and it's by design because they even announced every wrestler is going to be on the show tonight at both brands to find out who stole the fucking egg. The biggest storyline out of both brands fighting for war supremacy, brand supremacy, is a fucking egg. An egg. And you don't see a problem with it because you're entertained. You're sitting back and you're laughing at us who are yelling because you're entertained. It's an egg. It's a golden egg, basically. Did you laugh? Did you giggle? Did you call your buddies and talk about how cool this was? Did you go to school today and did you all fucking go, oh, did you see the golden egg? Did you see the golden egg? I don't know who stole it. It could be Dolph. It could be Hornswoggle coming back. James Ellsworth. It could be fucking... oh my... Could it be Nia Jax? Could they have re-signed her and it's Nia Jax who stole the fucking egg? Did Nia Jax sit on the egg? Could it be fucking Alundra Blaze? I don't know. This is exciting. I can't even... I have to leave school. Timmy, I have to leave school right now, man. This is exciting shit. That's okay with you? A golden egg is the biggest fucking storyline. On the 25-year celebration of The Rock, Brooklyn was leaving that arena last night confused as fuck. And I don't blame them. That is a third ugly. 3. No, for those of you just tuning in, I haven't started the actual match-by-match review, and hopefully it won't take too long to breeze through it. But before I even start the review, there's 3 fucking uglies, and it's all justified. Number 1, this pay-per-view should have never been put on. I applaud the talents for having some good wrestling last night. Thank you. It's the bare minimum we can get on a wrestling show. The booking, the excitement, what the fuck everything was for, the roll-ups, how many roll-ups and how many count-outs did we get last night? Too many to count? Nothing on this card should have made that pay-per-view last night. And then Nakamura and Priest gets another fucking ugly because you take them off the main show to put in the Pizza Hut commercial. And then a third ugly because you promote the Rock celebration of 25 years and you deliver an egg. Literally and figuratively. Fuck that. Hello, everybody. My name's BC. B motherfucking C. The Amplified Man. And this is the good, the bad, and the ugly of Survivor Series 2021. As you can see, the rules are in effect. Every match on the main show gets at least 1 tally in the good, the bad, and the ugly. Before we even started this review, I'm so pissed off with this event that it gets 3 uglies, which means that's 6 bads. Every ugly, rule number 2, every ugly gets crossed off at the end, and it turns into 2 bads. So this is starting off at a huge disadvantage if Vince wants to pick up his shit. 6 bads, basically. And rule number 3, if there is a tiebreaker, which I fucking think there won't be, then we get to go to the pre-show, the kickoff, and then and only then can we talk about Damian Priest and Shinsuke, which I thought was actually a good match. You wouldn't have known it with all the other bullshit attached to it. Son of a bitch, man. 3 uglies. Now we can start the review. What started this son of a bitch? Charlotte and Becky Lynch started the show. Charlotte and Becky Lynch. I actually thought this was good because we know the behind the scenes. We know they had a falling out, and they're not fucking dumb. They used it. They were even more in the dirt sheets this week. That's not by coincidence. That was by design. They knew exactly what the fuck they were doing. They knew that this was already a big story. They could garner some heat. Hey, it was the only motherfucking match you were semi-looking forward to because we did know the beef. So for Charlie and Becky, I didn't mind the fucking match at all. Of course, it had to be tainted. The finish saw a fucking fruit roll up and Becky using the fucking ropes, but in this one instance, it actually makes a little bit of sense because the whole thing with Charlotte being out-cheated, she got pinched at her own game. Just a minute earlier, she was reaching for the ropes in a fruit roll-up. It didn't work. Ref caught it. Now we have a different angle on the camera side of the ropes, and now Becky on the count of 2. So Becky's timing was perfect here. It's not like she was doing it from count 1. She saw the ref totally out of place, and on count 2, she hooked on for extra leverage. So for here, yeah, we're all visiting the fucking local farmer's market, and we're picking up our fruit because, trust me, this was an awe-inspiring, ultra-devastating fruit roll-up, which is the most devastating move in all of pro wrestling. You guys know that. Nobody these days kicks out of a fruit roll-up. But because the fruit roll-up actually made a bit of fucking sense here, this is what I mean. Because they overdo it, even when it makes sense, a lot of people are done with the roll-up. Nobody wants to see it anymore because it's done so much. So even when it's done in the right way, it's too fucking much. Even when it's done the right way. You see the chat, man. People are going to vote. People are going to visit their nearest farmer's market or supermarket. They're going to unload all their fruit on you because it's still a fruit roll-up no matter how you fucking deem it. So this company gets all the fruit that they're getting right now. Even when it's done correctly. I still rolled my eyes to the back of the dome piece last night. But at least it was done correctly. And by the way, The match was obviously good because it was half a fight. They just played on the realism. They played on the realism, and I fucking love that shit. I love when there's a hint of reality behind it because it makes it that much more fun, especially on a card that's just not fun. Sign me up for that shit. So, match number 1 on a fucking pathetically booked pay-per-view actually gets a good, man. Becky and Charlie. So I'm going to give them the benefit, and that's with a fruit roll-up. So that tells you that I actually didn't mind that first match in the actual fight. Give him that shit. There you go. There you go. There you go. For everyone that goes, wow, man, this is my first time watching this guy. He's really fucking me. This guy's an asshole. 3 uglies and he hasn't even started reviewing? No, I'm not just an asshole. Yes, I am. But I'm not just a fucking asshole. There you go. That's proof that I can be damn generous. Even with a fruit roll-up finish. I liked Becky and Charlotte last night. Liked it. I didn't like the fact that Charlie did not sell the finish. Maybe you could say that's playing on the actual heat that they have. But she pretty much just rolled out afterwards with that fucking grin like, hey, I got my payday. I'm not even going to look at this bitch. I'm just going to walk to the back. And I know, BC, how can you sell a roll-up, man? It's not like she can act fucking injured. I don't know, fucking be pissed off, right? It's brand supremacy, I was told, man. You're supposed to be so angry that you couldn't stand up for your brand. No, she's smiling on the way out. She no-sold the finish, bro. I should take that shit back. Now that I think about it, that angers me. She's always no-selling. Charlotte Flair just does not sell. When Charlotte doesn't want to sell, she literally becomes like a fucking baby, bro. She will not sell. And she's such a good wrestler, and I get heat for saying that. No, BC, no, she's not, man. But she is. When she wants to be. And when she doesn't want to be, she's fucking horrible. Selling is a part of wrestling. I don't care about how many moonsaults she could do or how good she can lock on a figure 4, figure 8, figure 16, figure 457. I don't give a fuck. You're going to have to learn how to sell, how to make your opponent look better. If you can't make your opponents look better in the ring, then you're not as great as you say you are. Oh, I'm on a roll, man. This is a weekend I've been waiting to unload, man. I've been on the other side of the fucking country. I digress. That's going into the good. There you go. I'm not just a fucking prick. Thank you, everybody. I forgot to even mention this, man. I've just been yelling for a half an hour straight. Thank you for the 200 plus that smashed that up, man. When the thousands come in, when the vid is not live anymore and it's up on the channel as a video, that's going to help the algorithm. So as we head toward 300, I appreciate it, guys. Match number 2, I believe, was the men's 5-on-5. Men's 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series match. Now, Kevin Owens from the... I want to debunk this, man, because there's people that I honestly thought were pretty smart in the community, but they're literally throwing up AEW letters. Guys, this was by design. The whole lead up to this was, can Owens be trusted? Right? And Owens is like, you can trust me, right? That was before he turned on Big E. I can be trusted. That's the whole shtick. This is storyline. Big E will end up getting, or fucking Owens will end up getting a fucking title match in the very near future. Could he show up to AEW? Possibly. I think the dude's already signed a fucking contract with WWE, re-signed it. But we'll see. But to think that this walkout was like him going, fuck you, bruh? No. This was Kevin Owens in a storyline. I can't be trusted. You thought I could. I told you I could. And then Kevin Owens walks away. This is going to play itself out come this week's show. Probably they're all on the fucking all roster. The whole roster is there tonight because somebody stole fucking Vince's egg. So maybe you'll see some Owens fallout tonight too. Friday, who knows? But you're going to see fallout. It's going to lead to this you can't trust Owens character. It's going to lead to this new fucking heel character. Everyone's going to be pissed at Owens. He's going to be fucking wild. What's he going to do next? He didn't walk out and he's going to keep walking straight into AEW, guys. Relax. Just like there was reports that Triple H, this was an actual report this weekend that I read. Reports that Triple H is thinking about bailing out of WWE and possibly starting his own organization. You gotta be dumb as fuck, A, to report that, and B, to believe it. Triple H, I know I'm the only one in the community that is gonna be this honest with you, because we all respect Triple H. A lot of you guys hang on this dude's nutsack and allow him to play the victim. Even though he's the one that said it was a pissant t-shirt company, and he's the one that got his ass kicked by Tony Khan. Even though he said that the fans don't know what we're talking about with Vince, and everything Vince does is best for business, and we need to learn to accept it. These were basically his words. Sticking up for Vince to the highest of degrees, and then telling the fans in his own words, if you don't like it, just don't watch it. But yet there's so many people that defend everything. I feel bad for him. He created NXT and then Vince took it away. Newsflash, he got handed NXT because Vince McMahon allowed him to have it. And then when Vince took it away, Triple H continued to cash in at the bank. Do you realize who Nick Khan said is going to be running all of the talent and all that shit in NXT? It's not just Brucey and Johnny. It's Paulie. No, not Paul Heyman. Paul Levesque. Nick Khan already said that Triple H is going to be at the helms of this new NXT. He's laughing to the bank. He's sitting on piles of money in his multi-million-dollar mansion. And he's sitting on piles of fucking stock that he hasn't even cashed in on yet. He's sitting on piles of money for what he's gonna do with the new NXT for Vince. He's not leaving. He's the boss's daughter's husband. He's got it made. He's set for life. And he had a chance when Vince took it away, supposedly. He had the chance to stand up, to find the captain's balls and stand up to Vinnie Mac. Instead, he cashed the fuck in, didn't he? Basically, be easy on him, man. He had the heart procedure. Yeah, that was beautifully booked. It wasn't a heart attack. It wasn't any fucking emergency. He booked it perfectly for the revival or renewal of this new NXT. And when he comes back, Nick Khan already spoiled his new role. He's gonna be running that shit with Brucey, with Johnny, with all the yes men. So you feel bad for Triple H. I feel bad for you that you believed his bullshit from day one. They're all in it for the money. Was he better than Vince? Of course. NXT. I loved NXT when Balor was there with Owens and Sami Zayn and the original Four Horsewomen with Sasha and Charlie, Bayley. Of course, Triple H rocked it. But along the way, BC was paying attention to what this dude was saying and doing. Everything Vince does is best for all of this, and you don't know what you're talking about. If you don't like it, don't watch it. That pissant t-shirt company has no chance. And when he couldn't keep up in the ratings and Vince and USA Network were panicking, yeah, you're done, bud. You tried, you failed. Of course, Vince is ruining everything now. I'm not giving it the old bastard. Of course he is. I can't stand that concept, man. Karrion Kross, Keith Lee, the Mia Yims, all of it. What he did to Dijakovic. Of course we can fucking hate it. But the fact that so many people out there in the community think that Triple H is an innocent bystander who's a victim when he's laughing to the bank every fucking time. This Thursday at Thanksgiving here in the States, they'll be around a big old fucking table with a giant golden egg in the middle, and they'll all be laughing, probably at all of us, because we're one big fucking joke to them anyway. So spare me the poor Triple H bullshit. Because that pissant t-shirt company destroyed NXT long before Vincent Kennedy McMahon did. Triple H is no better and no more than Vince McMahon's bitch. I know, I'm the only one in the community that'll say that. Everybody else, even people I respect in the community, they'll say what you want to hear. Poor Triple H. That poor soul. He's probably in the basement banging his head right now in tears. No, he's sitting on a pile of fucking money in a meeting right now with Vince probably, thinking about how to get even more rich. I know the family all too well. I'm the only one that'll tell you that in this community, man. Everybody else wants to give you the violin speech. Poor Triple H. Triple H maketh, Vince McMahon taketh. No, Tony fucking Khan took it first. Tony Khan made Triple H his bitch. And then Vince McMahon put the final nail in the coffin. Damn, BC's on a roll, bitch. So Kevin Owens walks out, and he doesn't walk into AEW, at least not yet. He could show up. But right now, there's going to be a storyline. And what else happens in the fucking fight? Then we have a fucking count out. Was it McIntyre? Lashley eliminated Woods, I know that. Why the fuck is Woods being eliminated? Woods was being bumped up for so long to be he won the King of the Ring. He was in main events. And lately, not just the Roman loss, the way he lost last night to Bobby. Is this gaming channel? Is this a way to punish him? People got behind him with this whole gaming channel and they put a halt to it. And there was some disagreements in the contract. Is this Xavier Woods just getting punished? Trust me, I love Lashley looking like a beast and Lashley annihilating people. It just seems funny that Woods was like this, and then he's now on a downward trajectory. Seems odd to me. It seems like he's being fucking punished because that was a pretty decisive elimination. Let me go. But what else fucking happened, man? I don't even know. Owens eliminated himself. Woods got this weird fucking elimination. Coup de grace on Corbin. So Corbin's eliminated via Balor. But then Balor gets eliminated by, I believe, Sheamus via the bro kick. Why the fuck is Sheamus defeating? This is what I mean. So you have Cesaro take on Roman several months ago. Cesaro finally gets to the main event status. And he loses to Roman. Okay, that should happen. Roman shouldn't lose the time. And then Cesaro is never heard from again, basically. Or just losing all the time. And then on top of that, you have somebody like Balor. Balor goes up against fucking Roman, even the Demon, the fucking Demon. And the Demon loses, and now Balor's taking fucking L's left and right. Balor took an L to Kevin Owens this past Monday. Balor took a fucking simplistic bro kick in this match. Sheamus and Hardy are then working together, by the way. Chopping away on fucking Austin Theory, somebody else. They're working together. Now, I could have sworn that Jeff Hardy was set up in a fucking crime last year. A fucking vehicle crime. Sheamus set him up in this. That's some real serious shit. And Hardy's just looking at him like, yeah, man, let's go. We're like brothers. But of course, I'm not supposed to think about it, man. I got to just sit back and relax and watch it, right? That's what I have to do. I'm overthinking it, I guess. Because I want shit to make sense. And then Sheamus finally turns on fucking Hardy again. Why was Hardy even working with this son of a bitch? And then he gets burned again on the same fucking bridge that has already been burned 7 times previous. Oh, and by the way, Sheamus was actually rolled up by Austin Theory. Austin Theory. So Sheamus is taking out people like Balor, man, with his finisher and shit, and he's looking badass. And you're thinking, okay, they're protecting Sheamus. Cool. And then Austin Theory rolls him up. And Sheamus, this big fucking 6-foot sem-odd, near 300 sem-odd pounder, he can't just get his shoulder just a centimeter off the fucking canvas. No, that would be too realistic. Of course you can't do that shit. So you get another fucking roll-up with one of the giants in the fucking match, basically. How is this? Did you watch Sheamus get fruit roll-up and you were like, okay, I have no problem with that? And now let's just go to the final two, man. You have Hardy and Rollins. Now, a lot of people are pissed off that Hardy didn't win this, and I can see why, man. Brooklyn was finally... They really came to life at the finish of this with the mere thought of Hardy finally having a fucking big moment. Because we see people play that mid-card and play the catering crusaders and play the non-existent role for so long that you don't think they're ever going to get another big moment. John Morrison, case in point, We didn't even talk about all the fucking releases while I was away this weekend. John fucking Morrison. You have this guy as a zombie. You dress him up as a fucking bunny rabbit. He's doing yoga. He's having water gun fights. Every comedy thing this guy could do to ruin the thought of him as a pro wrestler. Any image that you thought of John Morrison as a wrestler, WWE did everything they could to take that away from him. And when they stripped him of everything and they had this dude doing yoga, they fucking release him. So that's how you remember him the last couple of fucking years. Do a bunch of yoga so you'll be ready when we release you. You won't be as angry. Hardy was one of those motherfuckers, right? Where you didn't know. He signed for 2 more years. He's not going to be able to go to AEW to reconnect with his brother, Matt, until 2023, the summertime of 2023. So, the only way that he can reconnect with Matt is if he is released. Well, you kind of saw that going. As of late, it's not a big fucking shock if he did get released. But here he is. He made it to the fucking end with Rollins, man. And Brooklyn came to life. And so many people loved it. And they got pissed when it was fucking Seth Rollins stomping Matt Hardy. Or Jeff Hardy's dreams of winning that 5-on-5. Is that what it is? Was it dreams? Did you really want to win it so passionately? Was there anything on the line? But let's just say he really wanted to win it. It came crashing down with that stomp. Seth Rollins wins. And everybody's kind of pissed off about that. I'm okay with it because this is the only way that this fucking company could have won. They have backed themselves into a hole. They're in a pickle. They're in a jam. The only other person, if you take out Owens, to take on Big E for the title would be Seth Rollins. So it makes 0 sense to have Hardy win there then. So I understand the frustration. Trust me. There was a moment where I was like, oh, call the audible, because I knew Rollins was winning. Call the audible, call the audible. Hardy needs to win. But I even had to check myself. I had to put myself in the check because I'm like, BC, you're not thinking clearly, man. Rollins has to win because eventually we're going to get Rollins and Big E. And you want to build Rollins up as strong as possible for any of us to remotely give a flying fuck. So that's what they did, man. Rollins wins. The action in this motherfucker was good, by the way. There was some good action. Brooklyn was pretty much alive for that still, even after the Becky-Charlotte match. They were still alive with it for the most part. The ending, especially when they thought Hardy was going to win, and Rollins ends up winning, man. The countouts, the fruit roll-ups, the nonsensical aspects that kind of loomed over this match throughout, that is what kind of puts a damper on it. So I will go to my unit, amp unit. Would you put this match, this 5-on-5 men's, would you put it into the good column because there was more good than bad? Or would you put it into the bad column because it was more bad than good? Now, I'm making an executive decision right now as the host of the fucking review show in this channel. No ugly because there just wasn't. There's not enough ugly in this match. I'm taking off the ugly on the board. The bads are far outweighing the goods, and by far, I mean every fucking one is a bad. Damn, my unit is showing no fucking remorse today, and I don't blame any of you. Far too many years we've been putting up with this shit, and we're supposed to put goods into the good column because of good wrestling? It's a wrestling show. That's the bare minimum that we ask for. On a pay-per-view, we need everything else. The booking, the storylines to be exciting, the culminating moments, the finishes to end feuds, things to matter, matches to matter. You guys did not give this match any remorse, man. You did not ease up at all. I kind of love it. That's why you guys are the best in the community. That's why I love my amp unit. Thank you all for being subscribers, man. Because I really do. You guys are the best. This tells you it ain't just me, bro. We've all had enough. This is a billion-dollar company that most of us grew up on, and we know it can be so much better. Bro, we do these videos and we have these channels to make it better, not just to bitch and complain. I don't want to come on here and drink a bunch of coffee and just scream about all the bad. We could get a hell of a lot more viewership and a lot more fucking prestige on the platform if we're a positive channel. But I can't lie to you guys. We want it to get better. This, what you just saw right there, what I just asked my amp unit to do, man, this is everybody telling you they've had enough. That is a fucking bad. The 5-on-5 men's match goes into the bad column. I'm proud of you guys. I really thought this was kind of going to be 50-50 good and bad, and I was going to have to make some extreme ED decision, some extreme executive decisions here. Executive dynamite decisions. I would have to put my Cody Rhodes cap on, my Young Bucks cap on, and be a true executive. You guys made it to the point. And by the way, 300, man, on the ups. As we cascade toward 400, I want to thank you guys. That's going to help the algorithm later when we're done being live for the thousands that are going to catch us later. So thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate you guys for being brutally honest. I know it feels bad because you're saying that a match was bad when so many individuals tried to put on a good show for you, right? They wrestled, they put their backs on the line. They busted their asses. I know, and it sucks when we're over here Monday morning quarterback going, but it was bad. But it was, when you look at the build or lack thereof, the storyline that was never there, what they were fighting for, which was never fucking told and never done, not correctly at least. It wasn't even done. It wasn't even told. When you look at some of these eliminations, which you could tell took no fucking care, thought, or effort. My unit said no more, bro. No more. Proud of you guys, man. Next, I hope I'm not out of order here, man. I want to say the Pizza Hut Battle Royal was next. Confirm that for me, please. My notes are all out of sync. And I did them on a fucking plane, to be honest. Yeah, so I'm going to say that the fucking Pizza Hut Battle Royal was next. Not the fucking... Oh, they called it the celebration of the Rock Battle Royal. It was a 15-minute commercial for Pizza Hut. You honestly got... I don't even need to ask anybody. This is a fucking ugly. That's not 3 anymore. That is an ugly. That is 4 now in the uglies. And that helped have a hand in some of the uglies earlier. But what can I say? We're going over the match. That was part of the main show. If you're going to put together this silly, goofy, nonsensical, utter shit of booking, then you better be prepared for an utmost truthful, brutally honest review. It's ugly. The whole match revolved around Omos being a beast. Wasn't it like 12 eliminations? Some shit. Maybe 11, maybe 13. I'm going to say it was 12. And when it was all said and done, he ends up screaming at Montez Ford to give my pizzas back because Montez stole the pizza just like somebody stole the eggs. That was Survivor Series in a nutshell. You could say I'm being too harsh this evening, but you're lying to yourself. Last night we saw stolen pizza, stolen fucking eggs. This is what we did. And Omos, a guy that was supposed to be a fucking beast in that match, afterwards he's yelling at Montez, "Hey, that's my pizza! That's my pizza! Give me my pizza back!" You can hear him audibly yelling for his pizza back. Could you imagine Zeus back in the day when you're trying to build him to really be a viable threat to Hulk Hogan during the No Holds Barred era? And you know he's trying to promote a movie, No Holds Barred. But could you imagine Tito Santana stealing his fucking pizza? And Zeus yelling, "Give me my pizza! Hulk, he stole my pizza!" You would fucking cringe. Just like you would cringe last night if you had to watch or witness this pay-per-view like most of us did. Can't even take it real. The one decent moment I liked in that Battle Royal where I was like, oh, fuck yeah, was a dude who's already been buried. It's going to take 7 years for this dude to be unburied. And that's Ricochet. There was a moment, I believe Ricochet was like the last dude in there with Omos. And Omos eliminated somebody beforehand, turned around, and Ricochet's already whipping his shirt off like, dude, I'm not running from you. I understand I'm fucking done. I understand I'm not only going to be eliminated, but you're probably going to toss me into the 18th row of the upper section of the Barclays Center, but I ain't backing down, bitch. And Ricochet, as small as he is, to Omos, he steps right up to him. Face to fucking just below nipples. And he talked that trash. He may have even thrown some chops in or something. And then he was subsequently thrown into the 18th row of the upper level of Barclays. That was the only thing I liked, man. Ricochet showing some fucking more balls than fucking Triple H. Paul Levesque shows to the old bastard in Stanford. Other than that, it was not a... They called it the... You see why we're pissed off here, guys? You see why Brooklyn was... All these hints to The Rock. The celebration of The Rock 25 years. And the whole thing was about Pizza Hut, bro. BC, it's business, man. It's advertising. They work to... It's the Zombies movie. They did it with the Zombies. With Batista's movie. They did it with Red Notice at the beginning of the show. They did it with No Holds Barred back in your favorite 80s, BC. I get it. How you fucking do it is everything. You took a champion versus champion match off of the show, put it on the kickoff, telling everybody that neither of the champions or their straps, their titles, their championship belts. That's right. I call them straps. I call them belts. It doesn't matter. You can't even argue. They're called titles. They're not even prestigious enough for you to argue. And that's Vince saying they're meaningless. And he put in the fucking red or Pizza Hut commercial, the 15-minute pizza commercial match, because he probably made an extra $10, $15, $20,000 by putting it on the main show as opposed to the pre-show. So he is willing. This is what this is telling us. Vince McMahon is willing to pimp out every last fucking penny that he can scoundrel up and take into his company. He is willing to pimp out his champions, his titles, his pay-per-views, his entire product for every fucking penny. He doesn't care if the prestigious is lost in the process. That's what that's telling me. You couldn't have just done that Battle Royal bullshit at the pre-show. We still would have panned it. We still would have fucking took a piss on it. But the whole premise that you sold us on Survivor Series, you never even took an ounce of time, man. Not one fucking iota, not a second to build up any match. You just said it's going to be champion versus champions. That's the premise. The brand supremacy between your title holders. And then you took your second biggest title, your mid-card title, and you threw it over to the fucking pre-show with no care. So if you're like BC or many of us and you missed the pre-show up front, nobody even knows. You got to remind yourself who the champions even are these days. So there's no way that goes anywhere but the fucking ugly section, bro. I can't even fathom that, man. You can't. Next, I believe this is the fourth match of the night. Raw Tag Team Champions, RK Bro versus SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos. Again, it was a good wrestling match. That's all I can say about it. It's four really good wrestlers. Okay, I can see that at the local bingo hall. Literally, man. Danny Dipshit Dugenheimer and Fuckwad Fred have gotten really good as a tag team lately. And when Danny Dipshit Dugenheimer and Fuckwad Fred take on Paulie Walnuts and Luigi Lugnuts, my local pizza delivery guy, Luigi Lugnuts and Paulie Walnuts are amazing together. You put them four in a match. And I am telling you right now, the match will blow off the roof of that bingo hall. But at a WWE Survivor Series pay-per-view, your fourth biggest pay-per-view of the fucking year, and all I can say about this was, good wrestling match. I can't speak about the story. There was none. I can't speak about the excitement because of brand supremacy. There was none. I can't speak about what any of this does going forward for anybody. It does nothing. I can speak about nothing. The one thing I loved was the RKO. From the fucking top of the rope, was it Jimmy or Jay? They went for the frog splash, and it went right into a fucking RKO by Orton. It was a thing of beauty, because Randy Orton is one of the best wrestlers on the planet, still to this day. You wouldn't know it, because he's fucking riding scooters into the arena with tassels, little purple tassels. And he's got to babysit his child, which is Matt Riddle. He should be in main events. He should be going for fucking titles, or at least looked upon as such, at a time where WWE drastically needs people to feel larger than life, to feel like actual superstars. So I don't know what more I can fucking say about this, man. It was some good wrestling, okay. So I take it to you guys, man. I'm putting the workload on you. You guys, speak up, speak loud. RK Bro versus the Usos. You take it away. Good or it's not ugly. I'm telling you right now, no uglies. Nothing in this match was ugly, and it's not just because I'm being biased, because I love the Usos. My two favorite tag teams, number one is the Briscoes. I love the fucking Briscoe brothers, and right at a close number two is the Usos. But it's not biased. There was no ugly here. But good or bad, man? I'm still seeing a shit ton of fucking bad, man. You guys have just had it with this shit. I saw some more goods, I think, at least for this. There is some more good, so I respect that. There was some okays, but I don't have an okay column. But the bads are absolutely overwhelming. This is why I ranted in that cold open for a half an hour at the jump of this review. This is why. We've had enough. It's not just some crazy YouTuber podcaster. You see this beastly guy, he's nuts. He just yells for like hours. He's got to just sit back and relax. It's all of us having enough. We want this shit to be better, bro. There's no reason we should be seeing people like Keith Lee and Karrion Kross get booked like jokes, comedy sideshows, and then released. It's almost like he wants to, it's not almost, he strips you of your identity, he strips your self-esteem and your confidence, and then he fires you. Mia Yim and Chelsea Green. B-Fab. They never even got a chance. They never got to hit the whole hit row as a whole, never got a chance. I mean, these people aren't even getting chances, man. You're playing with people's livelihoods because it's their careers. It's how they put food on the table. And to the old bastard, it's a fucking game. And he has the balls to sit there with an egg last night and claim that somebody stole the egg. It's got to be the talent. Thieves. How fitting. You think that was by coincidence? Thieves, he says. You think it's a coincidence he got out of the limousine and he had all the wrestlers applauding him after he just released another shitload of people during what still is trying times for a lot of people? It's still hard to fill up shows and shit for pro wrestlers. So if a promoter is finding it hard to fill up arenas, then you can't really hire as many people. So Vince chooses a time at a conference where he just gloated. Him and Nick Khan, everybody. Gloated about how much money they made this last quarter. They gloated about how rich they became, how much more richer. And then an hour later, they released a lot of people. They fired them, basically. Released them. But I thought you're making all this money. And then you turn around and claim budget cuts. They're not even trying to hide their lies. And you don't feel bad for these motherfuckers, dude. Most of them not even getting a damn chance. Or they're being stripped down of everything that they worked so hard for, and then they get booted to the fucking curb. Because Vince wants to, what? Budget cuts my fucking ass. Pizza Hut just gave you an extra 20 grand to move your champions to the pre-show. So that they could have a 15-minute commercial. You'll get all that money back. You know why Vince called them thieves, his talent, last night? It wasn't because they took a golden egg. No. All those severance packages or whatever else he's got to fucking give to a lot of these talents. Right? We'll keep you under 60 days, 90 days. We'll keep you fine. You just don't say a word. We'll make sure you're taken care of, right? Vince probably hates the fact that he's got to pay him a fucking dime for the next 60 days. Or give employees in Stanford at the headquarters fucking severance packages. He probably looks at that. Helping a family out when they just got kicked to the curb by you. He probably looks at that as them stealing from him. That is the mark of a greedy son of a bitch. I'm in left field with a hockey stick. Just pissed off at a lot of what this dude does. But we're trying to make this fucking better, bro. So, my point is, my unit has had enough. Just like BC, we've had enough. We're not giving any fucking mulligans anymore. I believe this was the 4th match. I don't believe that I put it in yet. So we're going to put that into the fucking bad column. That's the second bad of the night. There's already been 4 uglies, which turned into 2 bads apiece. So I don't even want to do Steiner math right now. But Vince McMahon is in a world of shit as we go into match number 5. 1 match is in the good so far. 2 matches are in the bad. 1 match was in the ugly, and 3 uglies got added on during the cold open. Just me fucking ranting. The cold open alone about this pay-per-view garnered 3 uglies. Oh, we're on a roll, guys. I want to roll on to match number 5, as I said, which I believe was the women's 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match. High points here. I mean, I got to see Sasha and Bianca in there one-on-one. I love Sasha Banks. This is a pro Sasha channel anyway. So yeah, you could say I'm biased all you want. I still call it down the middle. I love Sasha Banks. I love Bianca Belair. And I got to see them again one-on-one in there, man. So that's always badass. I also got to see Queen Zelina in there with some Sasha Banks for a little bit. So I got to see some one-on-ones that I liked. You're just going to get your count-outs and your fruit roll-ups, though. Same thing that you saw in the men's 5-on-5, man. Some of the notables, Carmella, as I just said, you know how Carmella lost this motherfucker. The most beautiful woman in WWE, she calls herself. Storm, Toni Storm, defeated Carmella. Hold on, let me go to the chat, man. I don't know if you guys went to the market. But if you did go to the market or the convenience store or the supermarket, do you know how Carmella lost? She got the awe-inspiring, ultra-devastating fruit roll-up. So there you go, Vinnie Mac. My audience is going to throw their fruit at you, buddy. Another fruit roll-up because they don't do anything creative. They're the opposite of creative. What's the easiest way that we could do something while acting like we're protecting somebody, but really just ruining everybody? The fruit roll-up. The fruit roll-up will always meet your desired outcome. If your desired outcome is to try to protect somebody, in reality, you're destroying them. Hope that makes sense. That's how Vince tries to protect. Fruit roll-ups. You just squeaked by. That's what he likes you to think, the audience. Oh, it was a battle. But they just squeaked by with a win. They weren't expecting the roll-up. Stop it, bro. If we see it 5 times every show, it no longer holds any validity or weight. Just doesn't. So cut the shit, man. Enough with the roll-ups, even in a 5-on-5. JR9 Gaming, are you counting all of them in the 5-on-5s? Let me know, man, because I don't blame you if you were. JR9 up in this bitch. Son of a bitch, man. How many roll-ups can you have in a fucking night? And that's when I knew. When I saw schmaz matches 5-on-5 and no build, no nothing, I was like, oh man, we're gonna see a bunch of countouts. We're gonna see a bunch of fucking roll-ups, bro. Jer9, thank you, man. 4 in total last night. 4! You can't just think of any other way to protect because you're ruining. So Carmella's eliminated via the fruit roll-up. Storm is then eliminated by Morgan. I think that was from Oblivion. So Storm got a W, and then Storm got an L. Liv Morgan gets a little bit of spunk in there, man. Morgan is then eliminated by Baszler. I think that was the Karafuda clutch. And then, oh, yeah, hold on. Yeah, that was Morgan, right? Morgan got eliminated via Baszler. And then Ripley is eliminated. Was that also Baszler? I think Baszler also eliminated Ripley. Banks is then eliminated, counted out. Sasha Banks is counted out. Now, I don't have a big problem with this only for one reason. It allowed everybody to look at her like she's the problem on SmackDown. Her ego is so damn big. She thinks she's better than everyone else, a la Charlotte, basically. But Sasha knows, man, that she is. And I love how everybody looked at her like, dude, you went in the business for yourself. So I'm not totally against that. I never thought Sasha was going to win that, man. And this is a pro Sasha channel. I just truly felt like she was never... I felt that if anybody needed this son of a bitch, I thought maybe Queen Zelina was going to maybe win, man, because she's been on such a hot streak. Zelina Vega, her last 7 television matches, she has won 6 out of 7, including a tournament victory, making her a queen. I thought they could pull something wild and make Zelina win it. I also thought they need to rebuild Bianca tenfold. And they actually had Bianca win this son of a bitch. I might be getting a little ahead of myself. Because before she won, Natty was eliminated. And do you know how Natty was eliminated? Natty was eliminated via the awe-inspiring, ultra-devastating Fruit Roll-Up. One of, as Jer9 said, 4 in the night. I honestly thought it was 5 or 6. So I'm astonished it was only 4. But Natty also gets, so I mean, Tyson Kidd and Pat Buck were the producers of this match. I ended up seeing the production list and who produced every match. And it was Tyson Kidd who usually does the women and also Pat Buck. So I love Tyson Kidd, I do, man. And all the respect in the world for how he bounced back from that injury that he had in finding a new love for pro wrestling in a different role. But dude, man, if you have 1 roll-up in a match, that's already too much. 2, bro, you're doing something wrong. So that's my problem with the and Vince doesn't give a fuck. Because he could easily just rip it up like he does something. No. He sees the fruit roll up and he's like, I ain't ripping that shit up. Beautiful. And then Baszler is eliminated by Belair. And Team Raw defeats SmackDown. Belair pinned Shotzi too, right? Belair pinned Shotzi. That's what it was as well. So Shotzi got some fucking limelight in this bitch. Shotzi made it all the way to the fucking... I'll tell you what I didn't like, and I love Bianca Belair. You want fucking brutal honesty? Here we go. How the fuck are you gonna have Belair go through 4 motherfuckers in like 4 minutes? That's not believable. You can't take a problem that you created and try to solve it and rectify it by doing the same problem. Bianca losing in 26 seconds at SummerSlam was a major issue. Bianca going through 4 ladies in 3.5 minutes is a major issue. You want to have her win, that's great. That's the bare minimum you could do to try to rectify your wrongs. But 4 ladies got fucking taken out in the process. It just looks bad for everybody else. And I love Bianca, so that's how you know this is brutal fucking truth. You need to rectify Bianca. What happened at SummerSlam? Last night couldn't even do it. Last night couldn't even rectify it, by the way. That may shock you. BC, we know you love Bianca. You just told us 7 times you love me. We thought you'd be through the roof, through the moon. No. They still have so much work to do. They ruined her. Not buried necessarily. No. They didn't ricochet her yet. But they ruined her. So badly at SummerSlam. When she was that EST of everything. She was in the main event and defeated one of the best to ever do this in Sasha Banks at WrestleMania in the main event. And in 26 seconds, Becky just comes back, takes her out with one move, a Beck's bottom, and Bianca's just fucking knocked out for a 10 count. You think this is going to rectify it? This is just the beginning, buddy. She better go on a 100-0 match winning streak. And maybe then BC can go, okay, now we're back. They ruined her. Last night was just them trying to get back on the right track. At least they tried. This company never tries anything. But something tells me she'll be right back. Right back on fucking Raw, losing tonight. Probably tonight. Good old 50-50 booking. I don't know if there's anything else I needed to remember from that son of a bitch. There was countouts, there was roll-ups. Bianca wins it. I'm okay with that decision. Who else was going to win it? Maybe Shotzi and make her. As I said, maybe Queen Zelina and make people see, she's a fucking threat now, man. I don't know. Bianca was the most realistic, wouldn't you say? Aside from Baszler, but we've already done this experiment with Baszler. You remember the Elimination fucking Chamber when she looked like the Beast of Beasts? Forget the Spade of Spades. The Beast of Beasts. She went through that Elimination Chamber like she was going to take Brock Lesnar out next. And then she just started losing. She lost more by the fruit roll-up than anybody I know in that company. Shayna Baszler has lost like 27 matches by fruit roll-ups. And most of them were under 2 minutes. So it'd be the same thing if Baszler won that match. It ain't gonna do anything for BC, bro, yet. You got a lot of splaining to do. Unit, I'm making you guys work tonight, man. You guys take it over on this. It's not going to go into the ugly. This is the 3rd time I'm saying this. There wasn't enough ugly in this, man. I can't decide if this was good or bad. There was some good action. The booking pisses me off. I want to put my dome piece through a brick wall. You guys tell me if this was good or bad. No uglies. This was not ugly. You guys are brutal tonight, and I love it. Usually I'm the biggest fucking asshole, even in my unit, man. Some of you guys are like, BC, man, it's too harsh. I love to see you guys having enough, bro. Basically, what you guys are saying is, yeah, there was some good, but bro, it was not enough to overshadow all of the problems and the logic gaps. I love it. Speak your mind, unit. There was some goods, and by the way, much respect to all you guys, man. However you felt about it, I ain't gonna shit on your. If you're saying good, bro, much love, respect. I'm not an asshole to the point where if you have a different opinion, I'm gonna fucking bash it. No. Sometimes people may feel that way because there is literally truth and just non-truth, right? A fact and a falsity, and they'll think it's a fucking difference of opinion, and they're like, basically, man, you just didn't like my difference of opinion. No. I have the truth. Oh, man. But much love and respect to all you guys if you think it was good. But anyone who said it was good, you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing, man. We got to call down the middle. My unit has spoken. This has to go into the bad. Sorry, not sorry, bro. This is us finally standing up and saying enough, man. I've asked the unit a lot of shit before. This is the first time I can remember in a long time that we're just unanimously or nearly unanimously, just done with it, man. And not even just good wrestling can save what is supposed to be your 4th biggest pay-per-view of the year. When all other areas are left unchecked. Those boxes unchecked. Unit, thank you for speaking out loud, man. That is the 3rd bad. And by the way, thank you, man. I just saw over 400 on the ups now, man. You guys are beasts. as we go toward 500 on the ups, man. And again, that greatly helps the algorithm for the thousands that'll catch this when we're done being live. So I'm just glad that the hundreds of you now are catching BC live, man. Because I always get that later, man. Oh, I missed you live, BC. And you guys could have been participating, man. But just so you guys know, not my live audience, for those of you watching on a delay later, maybe tomorrow, later this week, you guys, even though you weren't able to participate live, thank you for still clicking, man. Thank you for still subbing, smashing that up, and showing that love, man. Right back to all you guys. Ow! Whew! All right, should we go into match number 6, or should we just stop right now and stop the brutality? Should we just let this company off the hook and not even go any further? What do you guys think? Should we just call it? Because this is a smashing, bro. This is becoming embarrassing. Should we stop or keep going, guys? You guys tell me. Stop or keep going. Because right now, this is an ass whooping, and it's like a sport, like football, you know? If a team is winning by fucking 30 points, just take a knee at that point. You guys are like, fuck the knee, bro. Keep going. Fuck them, BC. Oh, you guys are the best, man. They show us no mercy on Monday nights. You guys want BC to keep going. All right, my unit is speaking out. Let's fucking do it, bro. You guys are the best, bro. That was just instantly, fuck them. Keep going. You guys are too much, man. I love it. Easily one of my best, one of my favorite streams of all time, man. And I know we've only been doing them about a year, but he's right now tonight. Because you guys are electric. All right, we'll keep going then, man. We'll go to match, what is it, guys? Is it 6 or is this the main event? Are we going to the main event already? The women's match. Oh, shit, man. They took away Shinsuke. Yeah, they took Shinsuke and Damien, put him on the pre. So the Pizza Hut Battle Royal was in match 3. So this is it, bro. All right, so we might as well finish this motherfucker. We got Big E, your WWE champion, Roman Reigns, your Universal champion. You know what sucks about this, guys? Because I have much respect for Big E, and I'm loving what Roman is doing as of the past fucking year and a half. What sucks is that this seemed so unimportant. They were literally wrestling for nothing. 2 champions, no title on the line, no brand supremacy, none. None. Nobody gave a fuck the whole night about brand supremacy, bro. They were fighting more about pizza than brand supremacy. Even in that Pizza Hut Battle Royal when Sami Zayn was trying to tell a couple other people, hey, Team Smackdown, let's join forces. And they threw him right the fuck out. So at the end of the night, we're now supposed to believe that this is brand supremacy. It was it was a good match. As I said, good wrestling. Our boy Big E showed up in the big bright lights, man, of New York, Brooklyn, Barclays, and he stepped toe-to-toe with Roman. Loved Big E last night. Roman did his thing. Roman tapped out or passed out. Fucking Big E, but Big E willed his way back right into a big ending. Roman kicks out of it. When it's all said and done, he gets that bad leg taken out, and then Roman hits the spear. Simplistically, even though it was a battle, I mean, that was one spear, and Big E's down 1, 2, 3. Now, at this point, Brooklyn, even though you're hearing from reputable people, no, Rock's not there tonight. You're hearing from other people. He's overseas filming a movie. You're still thinking, with all of this hype about Red Notice and the egg that is in the movie of Red Notice, I think that's what it's called anyway, The Rock's new movie, and this whole storyline, and we're celebrating The Rock 25 years, and Roman's match is the end. Roman wins. Roman does the slow walk out of the ring. Brooklyn is thinking, all right, this has been a mediocre event at best. Something has to happen, right? Maybe, just like what happened a few years ago when Rusev and Lana were in Brooklyn, middle of the ring, The Rock made this huge surprise with that Mike Tyson jacket. I'll never forget that. Huge pop in Brooklyn. Maybe he's there, man. Maybe they swerved everybody. No. No, Michael Cole gave a simplistic, thanks for joining us, everybody. Good night. Fade to black. There's your show. Left a little bit more to be desired? You think? Just a little bit? Just a little bit more to be desired? Now, did any of you guys watch that shit last night, that main event? And when it went off the air, did you feel fulfilled with that main event? Did you feel like you got that old $9.99's worth on the Peacock channel? Did you feel you got that money's worth? Did you feel like that was something you would pay $50 for if you didn't have Peacock? Again, this is much love to Big E and sure as hell for Roman and what he's been doing. And it was the right decision last night. It just was. But that is how you ended an event that had no intrigue or excitement from anybody to begin with. And when it ended, it was so fucking simplistic. It was so fucking... something... What? What else do you have planned? They had nothing. They didn't build the pay-per-view. It's how I started the cold open, guys. You built a pay-per-view concept without actually building the pay-per-view. They never once built the pay-per-view. They didn't forget. They just thought, fuck it, it's not worth it. They don't even take the time anymore to put any effort into their own product, which means subsequently they take zero time to care about you. And there's still gonna be people that try to defend this shit. And after last night, they just can't. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to fucking tell you about this. Do I put this into the good because it was a good match? I'm okay with that. It was not ugly. I'll say it a fourth time, man. It just wasn't. Unit, one more time. And just don't go with the trend. If you honestly thought this should go into the good, then say that. Don't just say bad just because. If you think it's good, say it. Should that main event go into the good or the bad? More goods than the other three. Bads are rocking. Carlos! I see Carlos, man. What up, dude? I've been yelling for an hour and a half. I haven't been really able to see everybody. Carlos just said it was not good. Man, I'm seeing a lot of goods, though. Fuck, man. Come on, bro. All right, this one you guys didn't make easy, man. All right. Oh, man, this is too hard. That was like even, man. Can I do a poll on this bitch? Hold on, let me see if I can do a poll on this bitch. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna see if I can do. I'm gonna try something I've never done before, man. A poll. If it allows me, I'm not sure. Oh, I got it up, man. Can anybody see that shit or no? I'm over here pressing buttons, so I don't know if you guys can see that poll. It might be at the top of your how you doing. It's in a blue box on my screen. Can you guys see it? We're learning shit together on this stream, bro. We are live. The hundreds now, the thousands that'll tune in later. We're live. Oh, you guys are doing it, man. Thank you. This is gonna make it much easier for me. I'm gonna give it another fucking half a minute. See if anybody can fucking add on. So I'm asking, was the main event good or bad? Good equals yes. It was, so press yes if you think it was good. Bad equals no. So if you think it should go into the bad column, press no. If you think it should go into the good, press yes because it was a good match. That's just the main event, guys. Big E versus Roman Reigns. If you think it was good, press yes. If you think it was bad, press no. Oh, 59%, 41 is what I got. Is that what you guys are seeing? $42.58, man. That just took a dip. I'm going to give you guys 30 more seconds on this poll, bruh. Oh, shit. 234 people already voted. Fuck yeah, man. Thank you. I needed at least 100 people to participate, so thank you, man. We're headed toward 300 in the first minute. I appreciate that. First couple minutes. 251 votes. You know what? I don't know if it's going to drastically. I'm going to give this another fucking 20 seconds, man. And it looks like this will be a good. I'm going to put this into the good, I guess, man. People like Big E versus Roman. There wasn't enough even bad for good. $262 votes. It just went down another on the yes. 57, 43 in the no. But I don't think they could get 15 more fucking percent. All right, man. I just saw it go down. So I'll give it another 20 seconds, man, if it doesn't go down. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. I'm closing this poll, guys. I'm closing this shit. 57, 43, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, it just went down again. 56-44 now, man. It's easing up, but it's too much good, man. I gotta go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, man. Steiner math tells me that this will go into the good column. Dude, mad applause to all you guys. Dude, that was fun as hell. I didn't know I could do this poll thing. I just saw this little icon. It says poll. I'm like, hey, maybe that means I can do, oh, I don't know. Here's fucking common sense. A poll. Thank you, guys, man. Should I end that poll? Keep that up a little bit long. I'm going to keep it up a little bit. I'm already ending it because I have to put something in the column so you guys can go about your fucking night. This stream is eventually going to have to end, and I know we got a lot of super VIPs to get to as well. But thank you guys for participating. That was my first one. I'll set it up better in the future, too, man. It might have been a little confusing, but you get the gist. I appreciate it, guys. So that's going to go into the good column. That main event. So that's it. When this pay-per-view was done, the amplified review, the good, the bad, and the motherfucking ugly. 2 were in the good column. 3 were in the bad column. 4 were in the ugly column. Now comes the harsh part. And I'm going to seem like a dick. I understand this. But we have to take all of the uglies and cross each one out and turn them into 2 bads apiece. So, 4 uglies times 2, that is 8 bads, if that's my Steiner math serving me correctly. 8 bads plus the 3 original bads, and that is 11 bad. to Two Goods. This was an absolute ass whooping of epic proportions, or should I say, of amplified proportions. What was cool about this is this just wasn't my good, bad, and the ugly, man. My unit spoke the fuck up. We even set up polls for the first time ever. Over 300 have now voted, by the way. Headed toward 400 on that, man. Nearly 500 on the ups already. Thank you for the thumbs up, nearly 500. My unit spoke up. That's what makes this one special, bro. We've had enough. These pay-per-views have to start feeling like pay-per-views. All we are asking is for the ownership, for that fucking company to care about what they're doing. That's all we're asking. Everything else, we'll talk about down the line. But the bare minimum is just give a fuck. That's all we're asking. Just give a fuck, bro. Two Goods. Oh shit, bro. That's not 11 uglies, by the way. That's 11 bad, bro. What am I doing? If it was 11 uglies, that would be 22 in the bads. 11 bad. There you go. I corrected it. A BC botch over in this bitch. 11 bad. Two Good is your fucking final, man. Thank you guys, man. I'm going to keep that poll up a little bit longer, man. I'm actually liking that, man. Maybe I'll do that more in the future. That helped me out and drastically, bro. That last main event, man, you guys were like even, bro. I couldn't tell. The Tube actually did something worth it, man. They actually put up these polls. Thank you. All right, hold on, man. I saw a ton before I end this day. Oh, look at that shit. Oh, did I hurt Vince's feelings? Get this, guys. I'm already yellow symboled on monetization. My monetizing is done right now. I'm going to have to dispute it. We didn't even go on the channel, man. This is just still live. We're just having fun. We did nothing that would make this demonetized. But because Vince is there and the title is not welcoming, and because I'm the bad guy in the community, they're watching BC closely. Oh, there he is. It took him till late on a Monday evening, but we got him. They demonetized me, the fucking jokes. I don't give a fuck if I don't make a dime from any advertisements. I don't want Pizza Hut's fucking money. I don't want Netflix's money or Red fucking Notice. My unit has already bought me a lot of coffees in this stream alone, brah. Because I'm looking right now at my amp unit and my supers, my VIPs, which, by the way, is in the hundreds right now. Yeah. Fuck you, advertisements. Suck my dick, bitch. Oh, did I just say that on a live stream? What are you gonna do? Take my fucking money? Fuck you. I'm sick of this platform. Every fucking vid I put up, they want to demonetize lately. I'm literally the boogeyman in the community to the old bastard. There's other people that do this. For them, it's a shtick, right? But that's all it is. It's just a gimmick to them, so they don't give a fuck. With me, they know it's a problem. Because they know I'm a genuine fan. I'm just smart as fuck. I have knowledge. They know that when I speak, it's different than all the other schmucks in the community that have a shtick. They know that I'm speaking from my soul. From my damn soul. So they want to yellow symbol me every fucking time, bro. I didn't even go on the channel yet. This is just live. And they're already yellowing me. Fuck you, bitch. Is this where I'm supposed to go? What, man? Come on. If this keeps happening, I'm going to leave the platform. Is this their way to get me off the platform? Fuck that. That's going to make me do even more of these badass reviews. Going anywhere, bitch. Fucking yellow symbol me. Did I say bad words? Did I say bad words? Am I picking on Vince's product? Did I say Triple H has no balls and Vince McMahon is a delusional ass clown? Did I say that this show sucked? Did I say that this company sucks monster balls? You ain't taking nothing. Fucking bitches. Sorry, I got a little beef. I got a little beef with this platform. I got a fucking, I made a video a few weeks ago about the releases of Keith Lee and Karrion Kross. You guys want some behind the scenes? Keith Lee and remember when those releases? Remember I went live that night? I never said anything that would get me fucking age restricted, right? No, we fucking rock. They fucking age restricted me. My content is so scary that you have to be 18 to watch that fucking video. Worldwide, they restricted it because the stream was too much fire. And that video was kicking ass, bro. 15,000 strong witnessed that son of a bitch, or headed to 15,000, and they saw how much traction it was gaining. And Vince McMahon's cronies, who are always working with the two-man, they got right on that shit because I was speaking too much fucking truth. I'm sick of this shit. A week previous, it's a video that I titled on the thumbnail, "This Show Can't Be Fixed," and it was a picture of John Morrison doing yoga. They thought it was too extreme, and they limited my advertisement. And when I disputed it, they said, "Fuck you, we're keeping it. We're keeping it yellow." I could go on and on. I'm done with it, bro. I did nothing wrong in this stream but rant about professional wrestling. I see much worse on this fucking platform. I'm done with it. But I don't give a fuck, you know why? Because little did the tube know. I have the best subscribers in the world. So right now waiting for me is hundreds of dollars in coffee. So let's talk to my unit. Fuck your little fucking advertisement. Oh no, I didn't make my $200 in advertising. However, can I go on in life? You idiot. Did you think this was my job, bro? Do you think like, uh-oh, if they take my advertising, I can't do this anymore? Fuck out of here, bitch. Sorry, that was a rant you guys probably didn't need to hear, but thank you for letting me get that off my fucking chest. I'm fucking loving this, man. You can yellow symbol me every fucking video. I'm just gonna come back even more amplified. 500 on the ups too, man. Fuck yeah. Let's go to 600. Fuck it. They yellow symboled me. Look at these bitches. They're bitches, bro. They're bitches. They already yellowed me. Fuck you. Took my advertising away. Fuck you. Fucking bitches, man. Fucking clowns. Anyway. Gotta get my supers up. Give me a second. For those of you who came just for the review, man, that shit's done. We still gonna talk about it because we're gonna answer a lot of supers now and shoot the shit for a little bit. But the review itself, there you go, man. 11 bad, 2 good. It's just what happened. Where the hell did we start, man? Oh, before we even went live, man, VC Stallion with a $1.99 followed by another $1.99, a couple of Dunkins. Hi, BC, welcome back. The tube sucks without you. VC Stallion, I appreciate those words, man, and I agree. This whole weekend, I couldn't talk about major subjects, man, and I see other people in the community with large audiences, and I'm trying to give them a chance, and I just can't. It's just not the same, man. It's just not. VC Stallion also says, I couldn't wait to see you rip this show apart. Well, VC Stallion, you got more than you bargained for, because it wasn't just BC in this one. My whole amp unit, and you're probably one of them, man. We came together and we said enough. So VC Stallion, it's good to be back as well with you and all you guys. Much love and appreciation. Heel Bubs. What up, Heel Bubs? 5 Spot Coffee. Good to have you back, BC. Good to be here, Heel Bubs. I just got to say that seeing Vince have the catering crusaders applaud him just so they don't get fired made me feel sick. Heel Bubs, that's one of the biggest issues I have, man. After this latest round of releases, he now does a segment where everybody is applauding him coming out of a limousine. If that's not just in poor taste, fuck out of here, man. Heel Bubs, I absolutely agree, man. Thank you, dude. Sheriff Rivers! What up, Sheriff Rivers? 5 Spot Coffee. Sheriff Rivers says, that was the 3rd or 4th biggest pay-per-view of the year, huh? Sheriff Rivers, I'm afraid so. It's not anymore, though, Sheriff Rivers, trust me. Money in the Bank, which has also been being tarnished the last couple of years, it's already been in play as the 4th biggest. It's going to be in Allegiant Stadium, I believe, next year, in a stadium. Survivor Series is literally nothing anymore. So we can keep up this charade that it's the 4th biggest, but it's not. Sheriff Rivers, yeah, how sad is that? John Alexander! What up, John? Coffee, just want to say, damn, Sasha and Bianca was looking good. Now, if you mean in the ring skill and talent-wise, fuck yeah! And also, John Alexander, if you're talking about Sasha and Bianca looking sexy as fuck yeah! Double fuck yes there, John Alexander. And John Alexander also had a 2-spot too. In 2021, why are people still falling at Vince's feet? Because he plays God and he's positioned himself into a play where, or in a game where everybody thinks that's their only play. And even if you kiss his ass, you're gone half the time. They don't know. They're scared shitless. John Alexander, if you're talking about the talent, it's because he's stripping them of their confidence and self-esteem. If you're talking about the fans, it's because he's constantly conditioning them. It's an old psychology trick. It's called conditioning. And Vince has been doing it. He'll put together trash Raw after trash Raw after trash Raw. Throw in a garbage Raw with some garbage Raw. And then every once in a while, a not so bad Raw. Not good by any stretch, but not as bad as the garbage ones and the trash ones and the shit-stained ones. And everybody will start saying, that was good. Why aren't you saying that was good? Because it wasn't good. It was just better than garbage. But he's conditioned people to set their bar so low that when the minuscule of things happen, that's semi-good, this is awesome, is what you'll be getting. It's conditioning. And Vince has been doing this for fucking years, and that's why he can continue to play God. But he's not God, and eventually, somebody's gonna knock him on his ass. I hope TK does it, to be honest with you. Danny Green, 449. Where was the IC champ versus the US champ match? There was the other champ versus the champ matches. Can there be an ugly for this match not taking place? Danny Green, I don't want a spoiler for the hundreds that tuned in kind of later, but that did go into an ugly, bro. Check this back. Check out the whole first half an hour cold open. There was a bunch of uglies being distributed, Danny Green. Appreciate it, bro. Animated Aaron. What up, Animated Aaron? 2-spot. A glorified Raw last night, and I was there. Shake my head. I hope you at least tried to have a good time, man. A night out of the house. You're with like-minded people, trying to have a good time, taking down some fucking drinks. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's a little better live because you get to be out of the fucking house and just with your peers. So hopefully you tried to have a good time, Animated Aaron. As far as the vibe, when it was all said and done, I gauged Brooklyn Hardcore, and I know how you feel, bro. So I'm with you, man. I feel for you. The show should have been a million times better. And I'm talking about the setup, the build, the stories that weren't even there when it was all said and done. They should have been put in place weeks, months ago. You guys were fucked over. Everybody that went to that Barclays Center last night was fucked over from the damn beginning. So Animated Aaron, I'm with you on that, dude. Not Puffy, 449. What up, Not Puffy? Do you think there will be a worse finish that will replace the roll-up? Like always, stay amplified, BC. Not Puffy, I appreciate the words, man. Thanks for being up in this bitch. No, the roll-up is the worst. Because we see it so often, and we see time after time that people look so bad when they're rolled up. They're not even trying anymore. Look at Charlotte last night. I know she doesn't sell anyway, but go back and watch the replay of Charlotte getting rolled up. She doesn't even try to kick out of it. Doesn't even try. Lays there, no sells it, smirks. Brand supremacy, right? You should be pissed. You just lost for your brand. She smiles all the way to the back. Never even looked at Becky. She's like, I got my payday. The fruit roll-up is the worst thing we will ever see in terms of finishers, not Puffy. The worst. There will never be anything to replace how bad that is. Thank you, not Puffy. DB, what up, DB? 5-Spot Coffee. So much for pay-per-views being meaningful. Shake my head. And I bet John Morrison and his wife are thinking, we left TNA for this, only to get fired? It's a damn shame. DB, that's half of what they're thinking. They're also thinking, how do you fuck us up? John Morrison's actually he is a great wrestler. You probably wouldn't know that the way he's been booked the last 2 years since he's been back. But John Morrison is fucking awesome. He is awesome. And Frankie Monet had the world at her fingertips waiting for her. Vince never even gave her the chance. And Morrison, he was only good for water gun fights, dressing up as a bunny rabbit, chasing zombies, or getting eaten by zombies. Yoga, being a catering crusader, chasing around the 24/7. I mean, he was just a joke. And when Vince used up all the laughter he could muster, he releases them. What the fuck are they thinking? They went on social and they talked about it, man. Frankie Monet was not holding anything back. She blasted Vince McMahon's WWE, and John Morrison supported her every word. I love it. It's time for the talents to speak the fuck up. It can't just be the fans, bro. Or just because you're already in AEW, you could speak bad. No, now, speak up. It's the only way we get change, man. DB, no doubt. Ryan Mason, 2-Spot. What up, Ryan Mason? I am glad I was at work for this show. You did yourself a favor, man. I don't know if that's luck, or maybe you scheduled yourself to work knowing that it was Survivor Series, which I wouldn't blame you. Ryan Mason, you did yourself a favor, man. Thanks, bro. Anise Sarwar, what up, Anise? $4.99, as Roman would say. Last night's pay-per-view was asinine. Also, more importantly, how you doing, huh? How you doing, Anise? Yeah, man, last night's pay-per-view was beyond asinine. You see what me and the unit came up with. 11 in the bad, 2 in the good. A bunch of those. 4 were in the ugly. 3 were individual bads. So, Anissa War, no doubt, man. Hey, Otis Linkman, what up, dude? Otis Linkman with a 5-Spot Coffee. WWE having Sasha eliminated like that is another reason why people aren't taking the company seriously. Sasha and Bianca should have been the last 2. You could have went that way, Otis, and I would have been fine with it. I don't mind this. The count out, no doubt. I fucking can't stand that because there were so many of them as well last night. Not just roll-ups, count outs. But Otis, the one good thing it did is it made the team look at Sasha like she went into business for herself. So that, I will say, Otis Linkman, it could lead up to something better in the future. This could lead up to Sasha being built even more in that way. I don't need the roster. I am the legit boss. I am better than you. And when you go into business for yourself and your team is looking at you like, dude, what are you doing? That's the part I didn't mind, Otis. And Bianca winning, obviously, was the right call. But I don't think Sasha lost that much. What I would say, Otis, let's breathe on it for a little bit and revisit it in 1 week. And then you might be right, man. If they don't, continue this, it's the same thing with Owens for the men. How Owens walked out on his team. Now you can play on that. You could say, Owens fucking said, I want to be trusted. He went up to everybody and said, you could trust me. And then when time counted the most, he walked away and you could trust him. He turned his back on you. Well, you could say that Sasha kind of went into business for herself. So, Otis, I see it both ways, man. More importantly, thanks for the love and support, man. Always good to see you up in here. Thank you for the coffee, man. Carlos! Hooray! What up, Carlos? 5-Spot Coffee. Who's got the egg? Yeah, Carlos, we're going to find out tonight, man, unfortunately. Because I'm sure you heard, Carlos, all roster, everybody, both brands is going to be there tonight. And there's going to be an investigation, and somebody is going to be found to have that egg. Imagine if The Rock showed up in Brooklyn tonight for Raw. They kept him off Survivor Series for Raw to have a fucking egg storyline. Oh, bro. Don't even. Carlos, man, always good to see you up in here, man. I saw you a little while back, too, when we started this thing. So, fuck yeah, man. Always good to have my tried and trues up in here. Carlos with another 5-Spot also said, BC, Vince is not going to change. We can't do anything about what is going on. So we just have to sit back and wait. And that's what we've done doing, Carlos. And what you saw tonight, Carlos, you've been here a while, bruh. You're tried and true. As a lot of you guys. Carlos, you know, man, we don't often get boards like that. We've seen some lopsided, but ass whoopings like that, not that many. Carlos, that was the unit saying enough. Carlos, that was the unit saying we're done sit back and waiting. We're just going to voice out now. But you're right. He's not going to change. So, Carlos, man, this is what, you know it, man. You're just as frustrated as us. That's why we've had enough, man. We're ending another year with the same fucking shit. Carlos, much love, dude. And respect. VC Stallion, $4.99. They're in Brooklyn and they celebrated Pizza Hut pizza. That's I know where you're going with this. That should be an ugly for spitting on Brooklyn alone. You know the best pizza in America, LOL. No doubt. I didn't even think of that, VC. I'm not even joking. With all the other bullshit that I was really just furious about, they brought Pizza Hut as the main focal point in Brooklyn. That was by design, bruh. VC Stallion, that's funny, man. And a $1.99 by VC Stallion says Brooklyn Pizza, I mean, not garbage Pizza Hut. LOL. No, I got you, VC. I never even thought of that. That's funny, bro. That probably would have got another ugly. But I already told a few hundred people that were here just for the review that, like, it's over, so I can't do it. But VC, man, that's probably not the last time I'm going to fucking talk about that. Thank you for bringing that up. That's funny. Ashley Steggles, 179. Don't tell Vince I got his stupid egg. Ashley, your secret's mine, man. All I need from you, Ashley, is don't show up to Raw tonight, bro. Because, fuck, this segment will be the whole 3 hours. We'll keep going back to the fucking egg. BC, isn't that what you wanted, man? A storyline that you keep going back to every now and again throughout the 3 hours? Yes. Yes, an egg should not overshadow your talent. BC, the egg could help the talent get over. No, the talent can get over. They have the talent and the skills. They just need a fucking chance. Karrion Kross didn't need to be a fucking, have Steve Urkel suspenders with a medieval times helmet. You didn't have to turn Keith Lee into a bear. Let them do them. And now an egg is supposed to be the fucking focal point because they're going to get more money from Red Notice. Anyway, I'm going on a whole different side spiel. Ashley Steggles, I'm not going to tell anybody, man. Just hide that shit. Ashley's got the egg. Flips won, $4.99. Man, I fell asleep for a while during the pay-per-view, no lie. Flips won. A lot of people are saying that, bro. I saw people in Brooklyn dozing off in that arena. I don't want to speculate on any more than that, but I did see some. Flips won. I know it's a little bit of a joke, right? You fell asleep, but you probably did. And a lot of people did with you. Flips won. You are telling no lies. Thank you, brother. Enforcer 2K9 with a couple fucking two 5 spots. Enforcer 2K9. Brooklyn. We be bringing the egg to you. Yeah, that's how we do. Spit that shit, Enforcer 2K9. It's the egg, bro. You're telling me Brooklyn's not gonna be hot for that? The most citrifying. Oh, I love that. The most citrifying move in sports entertainment today, the People's Fruit Roll-Up. Enforcer 2K9. The most citrifying move in sports entertainment. I love it. You guys are the best, bro. The People's Fruit Roll-Up. Dino, 2-spot. Best cold open ever, BC. Dino, I'm glad you appreciate it. I forgot what the fuck I even said at this point. I just knew it went a half an hour. I looked at the time when I was done with the cold opener of this review, the cold open, and it was a half an hour. And I looked at the board and I already had 3 uglies. I was like, uh-oh. I must have just went at it for a half an hour. So, Dino, I'm glad you liked the cold open, man. Much love to you, bro. Much respect. Thank you for the super. Kevin MD. What up, Kevin MD? 5-spot coffee. Damn it. My $100 million egg. BC, go find out who took my egg. Damn it. Hopefully I did that justice, Kevin MD. That's my Vince McMahon impression. I'll do it again, Kevin MD. Maybe that wasn't as good. Damn it, my $100 million egg. BC, damn it, BC, look at me, BC. Damn it, you fool, look at me. Go find out who took my egg, damn it. There you go, Kevin. Listen, Kevin, we're 2 hours into this stream, bro. I've already thrown out my voice, so I'm giving you guys everything I have right now with the Vince impression. That thing is not easy to do. Who else we got up in here, man? Clutch City fan, 6th spot, man. Clutch City fan, what up, dude? Let me get a swig, man. I'll read Clutch City. Hold on, guys. I gotta do a little bit of a fucking You. Wow. You guys are crushing it with the supers, man. Where'd I leave off? Who was that? Clutch City fan, 6th spot. I didn't watch, but what will it take for Vince to realize he doesn't have it anymore? This is pathetic. I miss the old days of WWE storytelling. Clutch City fan, your boy BC's trying his best every single review, every video, every live stream. I'm doing my best to tell the truth and be as honest as possible and call it down the middle every time. I'm doing my very best. You guys are. You showed it in this review, man. My amp unit kicked ass, bro. But Clutch City fan, if you just refuse to listen to your fans and you're just trying to get every penny out of networks and streaming and your fans and every entity, then you're going to wind up where we are today. The fans are not going to have any passion for the product. Your superstars are going to run out of passion for what they're doing. Vince McMahon is going to run out of passion for running a wrestling company, and you're going to be in the shitter that we are right now. So Clutch City fan, I don't have an upfront answer. I just know that I feel those words, bro. I got you. And I'm doing my best, man. But this is pathetic. That's the word I use all the time. Pathetic. Caps, too. Capitals, bro. Pathetic to the utmost degree. Anyway. Clutch City fan. I appreciate it, man. Strict Tango, 2 spot. Being unprofessional gets awarded a main event. Strict Tango, are you surprised? I mean, let's be honest, bro. Anissa Ward, $9.99. Charlotte needs to stop throwing her weight around. Becky was clearly heartbroken during this period as she was after the match. Friendship is not expendable to her, but would Charlie even apologize? No, Charlie's too far gone. I saw a report. I don't know if this was just an accident by Andrade, but Andrade unfollowed Charlie on social media. So for those of you that do the whole social thing, man, if you unfollow somebody, that's like a oh shit moment. Andrade, of course, is the fiance of Charlie and vice versa. Andrade has unfollowed Charlie. So I don't know, man. Maybe that was just a mistake. But I don't know. Charlotte has a lot going on right now, man. Charlotte has a lot of baggage. I think she leads on like she doesn't care what the fans think, but she really does. And I just wish that she locked herself in a room with Vince McMahon and had a long discussion for like 6 hours about her booking. Because the booking of Charlotte Flair is the reason so many people are upset with Charlie Flair. Anissa War, no doubt. Angel Chiss, I want to say. Angel, $4.99. Thank you, dude. Survivor at least beat Full Gear in having way more time for bathroom breaks. The whole thing was a bathroom break. Angel, no doubt. The sad part is, Angel, and I thought this to myself last night. So this is a perfect time with Angel's Super to say this. Sadly, and I admit that there was some good wrestling last night, no doubt. The performers tried everything they could to turn chicken shit into chicken salad. A shitty egg into a fucking golden egg. So no diss to the talent. But I thought last night, Angel, every match, at least a quarter of it, I could have easily fast forward and really not missed anything. How sad is that? I could have fast forward a quarter of basically every match. At least a quarter. So that's way more than a bathroom break every match. So you're right. Full Gear at least entertained. There was a couple of matches in the middle where the crowd kind of had to get their Stella back. Stella had to get her groove back. But for the most part, man, it was a roller coaster of emotion. Thank you, Angel Chais, $4.99. Osio Weidman, $9.99. No words needed, just showing that love and respect. But also another $9.99 saying Vince and his egg. What a joke. Osio Weidman, there was no way that couldn't be the thumbnail, man. I may change it to just be the logo of Survivor Series just because it's more transparent. But for now, for the live stream, I wanted that to be the fuck, because that sums up this pay-per-view. That is the big Osea Weidman, you know damn right. With all that's wrong in this company, coming out of Survivor Series, your number one storyline is a fucking golden egg. Think about that, please. Unique Butterfly, 2-spot, Erickson, Eggs, and Pizza Peter at the bingo hall. Erickson, Eggs, and Pizza Peter. Bring them in as a tag team. If you can give them a good storyline, Unique Butterfly, I will sign Erickson, Eggs, and Pizza Peter. I'll put my local pizza delivery guy, Luigi Lugnuts, as their manager. Unique Butterfly, that's a good one. Much love and respect. Easy does it. 100 banger, bro. A 100 banger from Easy Does It. Who's still up in this bitch, man? Yo, bring that fire over to Easy Does It, man, because that is a fire respect being shout out to the unit, the head man, the head of the table, BC. 100 banger, that's a lot of coffees to keep BC keep doing this shit for you guys. Sir Charles, thank you. Jobby Woo. Jer9, fuck yeah, man. Eddie, Christopher. Trev, man. I don't know if Easy's still up in this bitch, but that's for you, bro. Easy does it. I don't see you in here all the time either, bro. But that's so appreciated, man. I can't even tell you. I just threw out my voice for you guys for over 2 hours. I give you my all. And the fact that you guys get BC a coffee to show that respect, that's the best, man. And then people like Easy Does It dropping a fucking Hungy banger. Come on, bro. Look at that. You even got the fucking bombs being dropped there, bro. So if you're not still in here, Easy Does It, man, I hope you catch this shout out, dude. Come on, man. That's mad respect. Thank you, everybody. Kind of went fast, but that's all for you, Easy Does It. Oh, Easy Does It. I see you, dog. Never missed a stream, bro. I appreciate it, man. When I'm doing these, I can't catch everybody. So my bad if I don't catch you in every one, but much respect, dude. Everybody that even throws a coffee, you don't even need to, by the way. You don't need to do jack shit, man. A thumbs up is all I need to show fucking respect. So it's never needed, but always appreciated. But a Hungy banger, bro? Come on, dude. That's ultimate respect, man. Much love. Thank you guys for showing that respect to a fellow AMP unit member. Easy Does It, dude. That is an ultimate, man. Those bangers. Thank you, bro. I didn't even read your shit yet. I just want to show that thanks. BC, this is from Easy Does It in that Hungy banger, man. BC, this company just doesn't care anymore. I burned myself out watching every single episode, including all pay-per-views, and even AEW. But my God, Monday Night Raw is awful. I'm here drinking my 6th cup of coffee, fully amped, bro. Keep up the good work, bro. Fuck Vince McMahon. Easy Does It, man. Much love, man. Listen, down that coffee. Be smart about it, though. It ain't the healthiest, but sometimes amp people like us, man, we're very few and far in between. And as far as burning yourself out, I've been there, Easy Does It. I've been there with you, man. With all of you that feel like Easy Does It in BC, we've been burned out by this shit. Burned out. And no signs of it getting better. That's the tragic part. Easy Does It. And he knows it. You know, if you're burned out, but you see, like, oh, things are changing, man. I see it. It's the beginning of change. No. Easy Does It, dude. Thanks, man. Big thanks, dude. I mean, come on, bro. That's just awesome. That's the highest level of respect. And I want you to know it's right back to you. Osea Weidman, 1999, man. 4-star Buckses. Osea Weidman basically is pulling in a fucking hundred. Osea Weidman says, BC, Vince is the Adolf Hitler of wrestling. Well, now it's demonetized, even if I want to dispute it, Osea. I mean, that's a drastic comparison, But Osio Weidman, he is a legit fucking devil for what we need to happen to get this company back on track and back in its place. This dude would be the one person standing between us and success. If you want to go that drastic, I hear ya. I hear ya. I can't say that. That's extreme, Osio Weidman. 1999, also another 1999 by Osio Weidman. BC, Bianca's star power continues to shine bright. No doubt, Osio Weidman, but she's not back on the track. Last night was just another step in the process to rectify the wrong, the catastrophic wrong from SummerSlam. So she keeps kicking ass. The booking is more right than wrong lately, no doubt, and that's what we love to see. I know you love her, Osea. I know I do. But she's not there yet. She's going to have to go on a winning streak of all winning streaks, an all-time winning streak. Because what happened at SummerSlam was that damaging, Osea Weidman. But I don't mind at all them doing what they did to her last night, man. I wish she didn't go through fucking 4 ladies in 3.5 minutes. That was unrealistic. But I agree, Osea Weidman, man. She is a star no matter what. If Vince gives her an actual chance, that's the only question. We thought it was happening, and he ripped it right away. Osea Weidman with a $9.99. BC fruit roll-ups are the WWE snack of the night. That is their fucking... One day, you think I'm kidding about this? One day, they're going to be sponsored by fruit roll-ups. Osea Weidman, mark that shit. It's going to happen. The little fucking, the guy who does the movies at the beginning of every WWE pay-per-view, and he does the whole intro. In a world where Vince McMahon screws everything up. And now, WWE WrestleMania, presented by Fruit Roll-Ups. It's going to happen, Osea Weidman. Osea Weidman, another 1999. Shotzi would have been brought in as a friend to Sasha, acting like she's the only one who understands Sasha. Much better than what happened with the hotshot Shotzi heel turn. But yeah, I don't mind that at all, Osea, actually. I have no debunking on that statement. I don't mind that at all. Much love, man, over to Osea Weidman, man. Collectively, if you add those 1999, I mean, that's basically like a Hungy spot, man, all around. So I just want to give a special shout out to Osea Weidman, dude. Thank you for showing that love and support. And that's not it, guys. You guys are amazing, dude. I'm trying to keep up. BC's Blue Marker's up in this bitch, who is now self-employed to AEW now. He's got his own little fucking cubicle and everything in the AEW production court. BC's Blue Marker, 2-spot. Mickie James killing it in Impact. Yeah, man. BC's Blue Marker. Impact continues to have one of the most dominating women's division of all time. You know, you still got Gail Kim running that, don't you? Imagine having Gail Kim and Mickie James as fucking masterminds behind a women's division. Yeah, that's going to be fucking great. BC's Blue Marker, thank you. Christopher Blackshear, $4.99. I intentionally watched 2.5 Men instead of this last night and didn't miss jack shit. Rock didn't even show up. No, you missed a golden egg, Christopher. And if you're smart, Christopher, you'll watch more 2.5 Men tonight. Whether it's Charlie Sheen or Ashton Kutcher in there. Because the golden egg is going to be the main storyline tonight. So I'm giving you a heads up, Christopher Blackshear. Hollywood Guy, 5-spot. Hello, BC. Great podcast as usual. Thank you, Hollywood Guy, man. Good to have you up in here. Thank you for the good words, man, the kind words. Not a fan of the countouts for this so-called wrestling event. And oh yeah, did anyone find Vince's egg or nuts? Well, everybody's too far up Vince's ass to locate his nuts, Hollywood Guy. We all know that. You know that. That's just how Vince runs it. He wants everybody fucking just kissing his ass, literally. As far as his egg, Hollywood Guy, we're all going to find that out tonight, unfortunately. They're probably going to make that the whole 3-hour storyline. And, the countouts, Hollywood Guy, you're right on the money, dude. You're right on point. I've mentioned it several times already in this podcast. Not just the fruit roll-ups, the amount of countouts. It's just, even though it's 5-on-5, that doesn't mean you could just have the same finish over and over and people will just forget about it or just think, hey, there's so many people in the match. Fuck it. Let's have the same repetitive finishes. That is why I hate schmaz matches. Now you add in the fact that they're not even fighting for anything on their fourth biggest pay-per-view, and I really hate schmaz matches. Hollywood guy. Much love and respect. Thanks, dude. Christopher Blackshear, 199. Last night was revolved around a damn egg. Shake my head emoji. Slap my head emoji. Christopher, think about it. We just did a 2-hour plus live stream, and I still can't fathom it. And you're going to get 3 hours more. I can't say that enough, man. I'm not saying it because I'm happy about it. I'm trying to give you guys a heads up. Be prepared for more golden egg shit. Christopher, thanks, man. Easy does it. Another 5 spot. Dude, you don't gots to now, bro. That respect is already tenfold. Easy does it. Main event was bad because we can see a good match anywhere, as you always say. We got to finish with a bang. Like, come on. No doubt, dude. And that's why I left it. Easy does it. That's why I put up the poll. The wrestling I felt was good. The finish, not good. Bad. Straight up bad. You can't just end it. A simplistic spear. He walks away. We're all expecting, it doesn't have to be The Rock, but something more. And we just fade to black. And Michael Cole, calm as fuck. Thanks for joining us, everyone. See you next time. Bye, everyone. See you for WWE Heat on midnight on Saturday. Or whatever the fuck. So Easy does it, no doubt. So that's why I saw good, I saw bad. I said, I didn't see enough ugly, but I left it up to you guys, man. It was close. I believe the finish, did we keep it up? Dude, so far, Easy does it. And everybody, there's been over 500 votes. It's 54-46. So I'm going to keep that shit up, man. That went down to 8 percentage points. So Easy does it. In the end, you may be right anyway, and the unit is going to be backing that up. Your words. And BC will be right there. Because I'm going to stand by whatever the unit decides. So Easy does it. You're not wrong, though, man. Everything you said there, man. And the extra 5 was not needed, especially, but much love and appreciation. Fucking rock star status. Carlos! Always a rock star, dude. Much love. 5 spot BC. You don't have the no setup, right? It's not working. The poll, Carlos? Carlos, on that super, were you talking about the poll? Because I ended up finding out how to do it. I ain't that tech inadequate. I'm not the most tech person. But Carlos, I got it up, man. Carlos, let me know if that's what you were talking about, man. Heel Bubs, 2 spot. Heel Bubs, I need you versus Eddie Kingston in a promo battle now. Heel Bubs, I'll be honest with you. I wanted to do something with ROH. I was dropping hints a couple months ago. And I really wanted to set something up with ROH. I just felt that was a fit for me. I love ROH. I love Jay Lethal. I love the Briscoes. And just everything they do there. It's just something... I was always drawn to ROH. And now that that's pretty much defunct, you know, I got to switch gears, man. I would love the opportunity to do something in AEW. I'll be honest with you. I would love that opportunity. Would I ever be presented it? Who knows? I might be too wild for them, they'll say, you know? I mean, I'm over here running a channel, being entertaining, but maybe they'll think of that as just too fucking wild. I don't know. Eddie Kingston was once deemed too wild, and guess what? He got offered a contract. Maybe one day, who was that? Heel Bubs. Maybe you'll see me and Eddie Kingston rocking it out on the mic. Maybe even in that ring one day, bro. That would be fun as fuck. Oh, Carlos, it worked finally. Okay, bro. I got you, man. Yeah, man. BC would be all elite, no doubt. I would have to, if they ever gave me a chance to do something fun. I mean, it would have to be fun. I'm not just going to sign a contract to be a fucking, just something stupid, you know? I mean, I have way more fun on the fucking channel at that point. Hire me to set up the ring or something. Oh, BC, you get to be around wrestler. I've been around wrestlers my whole fucking life, brah. I got friends all over the independents. I've been to big shows. I have people that watch me in AEW. Right now, probably watching. Much love and respect. It would have to be significant. You guys know if you watch this channel faithfully, bro. I never do anything if it doesn't have significance. Give me something fun, something that's going towards something. BC could be all elite, man. Heel Bubs. Anissa or $4.99. Let's bring out 2.0. YouTube and Vince will piss their pants. It's getting to that, bro, but they're not even worth it, to be honest. I mean, I get frustrated, but I'm not fucking... I'm going to contradict myself here. I get frustrated, but I'm actually at the core not angry. I think it's hilarious that they instantly demonetize my shit because I'm that ruthless. I'm that much of a boogeyman. The middle of my live stream, they yellow symbol me. Really, bro? Fuck you. Anise, thanks, dude. Guys, I don't even think that was everybody. I think there was another whole round where I was going over the first several hundred. Hold on. Yeah, there was more, man. Osio Weidman, $9.99. I'm proud to be a member of the AMP unit worldwide. We stand with you, BC. Osio Weidman. With that $9.99, I know for a fact that at least equaled a Hungy spot. So you guys, please show the fire in the chat for Osio Weidman, dude, because that at least is like a Hungy. And that's a lot of coffee, and that's going to help a lot more live streams in the future because I'm going to be amped up, bro. So show that love, please, man. We are pushing 600 on the likes, dude. 600. Thank you, JR9. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Trev. Anwar, Smurfy, Eddie again, man. Thank you for showing the love over to Osia, just like we did the Easy Does It. Warwick, thank you. Heel Bubs, thank you. I can't get everybody, but... Renee, what up, Renee? Thank you. Adnan, thank you. Javi Woo, 31. Sir Charles with the lightning. Osia, no, Osia, thank you. This is us telling you thank you, man. You don't got to, honestly, man. And that's more than enough, too. No more, please. Honestly. Blitzball. Oh, you got Otis Linkman. DeMonte. Roger McHale. Clutch City. Man. Yeah, Marie, Latoya. Latanya. Wicked Buddy. Justin. I got that. CT. Jimmy Fingers. Dark Fox. KC Canada. Yeah, all right, man. All right, I can't get everybody. 4 hours later. Thank you, man. But, thank you, OCOY, man. Thank you for being an AMP unit member, man. Smashing that subscribe. Smashing that up. It's those little things, man. It's not even the coffees. Dark Fox 129, 10 spot, a couple of Starbucks, man. Hey, BC, been watching you since you had around 2K subscribers, and we're playing matches in the background. Yeah, I got in trouble for that, too. That's where it started. That's where WWE started to hate me. Feelings mutual right now, WWE. When you had 2K subscribers and we're playing matches in the background. Thanks for keeping me entertained over the years, man. Have some coffees. Dark Fox, thank you for the coffee, man. I respect the shit out of you guys, and that means a lot. Also, to be around for that long, for years, and still an AMP unit member, that means that no matter what you disagreed with, no matter the times that I probably pissed you off because I said something you didn't like, you stuck with BC, man. That is why the AMP unit is the best. So Dark Fox 129, thank you. Flips 1 $4.99. BC, are you going to watch the new episodes for the Ruthless Aggression era? Probably not. Maybe though, I don't know. I don't know anything about new episodes of Ruthless Aggression. Is that what NXT is going to be called? I don't know anything about this Flip, so that's why it's a gigantic no. But when I find out more about what you're talking about, maybe. We'll see if people are interested in it. Chubless the Bear, 2 spot. BC, whatever happens, the unit will follow. With the fucking bicep bulging. Chubless the Bear, man. Always appreciate you, man. Thank you for being up in here always. Always love seeing your name pop up and the respect is shown right back to you. Jimmy Fingers 19 with the 519. What up, dude? Vince is hiding that egg in his bum with the crest, with the rest of his vision for professional wrestling. That's probably where Hey, Jimmy Fingers 19. I told you a million times in this review. That's going to be the bulk of the story tonight. Vince's golden egg. Don't be surprised if there's fucking ass references. Maybe they're stealing it from you, Jimmy Fingers 19. Much love and respect, dude. Blitzball champ, 5-spot coffee. What the heck is up with Shayna Baszler being put in tag teams? First Nia Jax, now Natalya. They just won't let her have a legit singles run, period. No, Blitzball. Same thing with Asuka. Even when Asuka was a champion, Blitzball, Asuka had to hold the hand of Lana. And when they find out that Charlotte's coming back after her hiatus, Lana got kicked to the curb. Asuka had to hold the hand of Charlotte Flair. When Sasha Banks should have been going for the fucking moon, they tied her up with Bayley. Baszler, it was her time to get catapulted to the stratosphere. They linked her up with Nia. She starts to get a little push. She breaks the arm of Nia. She breaks the arm of Dana Brooke or whoever the fuck. You think she's getting a push? Now she's tagging with Natty. That's what they do. Shotzi Blackheart has a good career on her own. They pair her up with fucking Tegan Nox. Realize they did wrong? Say you're fired, Tegan Nox. I don't even know why they broke apart Ember Moon and Shotzi. They were good. Anyway, I'm going off in left field with a hockey stick. Blitzball champ, it's dumbfounding, bro. No doubt. Carlos, Ray, 5-spot. BC, this is one that will go down in history. Salut. Carlos, man, yeah, this has been a raucous stream, man. This is, I can't believe what we did in this thing, man. And I said we. You guys were just as electric and amplified as BC, and that's why we're going about 2.5 hours. And that's why we have hundreds and hundreds into the fucking supers. And that's why we're going to 600 on the live, on the ups. And that's why we're still rocking out, bro. Carlos, this is definitely history making on the channel, man. And it's because of you guys, man. It ain't just me, bro. Thank you, Carlos. You know that, dude. Prime Killer, 2-spot. Watch a gold gobbledygooker hatch from the egg. Prime Killer. This is what I mean in that thumbnail when I say they don't learn their lesson. 30 years ago, we're still talking about how bad that egg was at Survivor Series. And here we are 30 years later, Prime Killer, and now we're talking about how bad this egg is. They don't learn their lesson, bro. Prime Killer, no doubt, dude. Javi Woo, 31, 2-spot. What up, Javi? The Survivor Series name is ruined forever, no doubt. Hell in a Cell has already been ruined. Money in the Bank has already basically been ruined. Somehow it has overtaken Survivor Series as is the fourth, I feel. And they're treating it, too, in the stadium next year. While Survivor Series will still probably be brand supremacy when nobody gives a fuck about winning. But they've ruined Money in the Bank. They have ruined Hell in a Cell. They have ruined Survivor Series. It's now a game. Unfortunately, a game, Javi Woo 31, of what can they ruin next? Javi Woo 31, much love and respect. Dude, Javi 131 also with another 5. BC, I voted yes by mistake. It was an awful show. Yeah, I set it up kind of weird too, Javi Woo. That might have been my fault, man. It's my first time ever putting up a poll. It might have been a little confusing, but a couple people told me that. We're headed towards 600 on the votes. The main event is 54 saying it was a good main event. 46 saying it was not a good main event. So, yeah, Javi Woo. I guess we can flip one more. In the final tally, I'll flip over Javi Woo's. How's that, bro? Much love and respect. Easy does it. Come on, bro. You don't got to. 2-spot. WWE has become WCW in the 2000s, but worse. Shake my head. And Easy Does It says 2000s. I meant LOL because he put 200s. I got you, though, Easy Does. When you're the amp unit, you kind of know what you're thinking, brah. So I knew what you meant. 2000s, yeah. WWE is you're exactly right. You hit it right in the target wheel, man. Right in the wheelhouse, right in the middle of that target. Because everything that they shit on WCW and that they did wrong at the tail end of their run, WWE is now doing that. So perfectly worded. Easy Does It. pathetically, perfectly worded by you, pathetically operated by the old bastard, because that's standard operation these days. Run shit into the ground, just like WCW did back in the day, brah. No fucking... What's the change? The fourth one. What up, fourth one? 5 spot. AEW's Winter's Coming is in Texas this year. Keith Lee, perhaps. Fourth one. Is he on a 30 or a 90? I forgot. I have to go back into my notes, but I'm live right now, so I can't get to them. If anybody knows if Keith Lee is 30 or 90, then there you go, bro. In Texas, Winter's Coming, and it's a little closer to WrestleMania season. You could at least debut him, and then you rock him out for WrestleMania season, which is where I want Wyndham Rotunda to show up. I want Tony Khan to smack McMahon upside his dome piece where it hurts the most. People like Keith Lee, people like Bray Wyatt, Wyndham Rotunda. And I want it to be done where it hurts the most, or when it hurts the most, which is WrestleMania season. Vince's pride and joy. Yeah. Somebody tell me, by the way. I got carried away there, man. 90 day, you guys are telling me. Okay. So wait, I don't think he could show up then, right? When is Winter is Coming? When's the date? I'm putting you guys to work, man. All apologies, but not so much. Amp Unit has to work together, man, on these streams. He got released. He was the batch before this one. So JR9, Winter is Coming on December 15th. So would that be 90 then? I forgot the day that he got released. December. Yeah, but when did he get released? Hold on. Guys, I can't go to my notes. When did he get does anybody know? I'm about to go head-to-head with Monday Night Raw as somebody just put in the supers, man. I'll get to that in a second, but... JR9, no, Keith is too early for that show. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know, but the point is, fourth one, Texas would be ideal, but if not, I'm okay with a little bit later, man. 2022, let's get closer to Mania. Bray Wyatt, Keith Lee. I mean, there's so many people in AEW. I don't know what they're going to do with everybody, but those are two dudes that I'm willing to wait and see. It's going to be exciting. Fourth one, Monique S. What up, Monique? 5 spot. Raw is starting in 15 minutes. The nightmare continues. Yeah, man. BC will be... I got my notes. Old school. Pen, paper, bro. I don't do this typing shit. When I say that I dissect every moment for you guys, old school, I am literally dissecting every moment with a pen in my hand. That's the work I do for you guys. So Monique S., we're all in it together at that point, bro, with this Raw tonight. However bad it gets, BC will talk about it tomorrow with you guys. Monique S., thank you. Much love and appreciation. Anissa War, $4.99. Special shout out to the NWO members of Amp Unit, Blueprint Nation, SOS TDM 617, Jennifer Pierce. Miss y'all. Definitely Anise. And many more too, but absolutely, man. Some of these cats that you name are just there every fucking stream from the jump. And it's good to have that type of backing. So Anise is showing some Amp Unit members that love. Right back to you, Anise. And Easy E18. Give me that nut. Give me that. Now back to the fucking basics. You got yours and now I want you to taste it. Open wide now, don't you waste it. Shit all over your face, kid. You know one thing. You know me, I like that slang. Does anybody remember Easy E? No? That was a song called Gimme That Nut. I don't know how I remembered most of those words. I haven't fucking recited that in 20 years probably. BC just busted out Easy E, bro. Anyway, Easy E18, $4.99. Thank you, man. BC going head-to-head with Raw. I bet BC is more entertaining. If I wanted to stay on, I'd be Easy E18. You know that, dude. But I'm gonna, for you guys, I have to take my notes and shit. I gotta get a fresh coffee and even water because this has been over 2.5 hours of BC screaming. But Easy E18, man, I appreciate that, dude. It is happening. Raw is on in about 5, bro. We gotta wrap this up, guys. Kevin MD, 5-spot coffee. Kevin MD, from what I believe, Brock Lesnar is set to appear back in WWE in December. I honestly believe Vince is not letting Roman Reigns pass Brock's title reign. You could be right, and that's a mistake, Kevin MD, but you could be right, man. Vince is that erratic, and Brock could be that brick wall standing between what should happen with Roman. So, Kevin MD, it's unfortunate, but you could be right in what you're saying. I say unfortunate because it's not what should be happening. Kevin MD, much love and respect again, man. Another coffee by Kevin. Thank you, dude. And Jimmy Fingers 19, 10-19 to end this motherfucker. Before Raw starts, let me predict it. Opens with a promo, someone interrupts promo, then someone interrupts the interrupter, then the triple threat McGee twins, DeVille and Pierce come out and make a holla 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 playa tag match. Jimmy Fingers 19. That's how I had it going, bro. That's my predictions. I guess it's not that much of a shocker when they do it every fucking show, but Jimmy Fingers 19 is right on the money. And even if that doesn't happen, Jimmy Fingers 19 tonight, it's usually what happens. So you get the fucking golden egg just for that. Jimmy Fingers 19, thanks, man. Derek Fleming Jr. Derek, $4.99. BC, happy holidays, my guy. Right back to you, Derek. Thanks, man. I heard Nick Khan has future endeavor the turkey for Thursday. Love you, man. Right back to you, man. Love and respect, Derek Fleming Jr. I hear that it ain't just the turkey, man. The golden egg will follow suit after tonight's storyline. He fucking evolves into whatever it's going to, or devolves. But Derek Fleming Jr., be checking the dirt sheets. Khan is future endeavoring more than just that damn turkey. Derek Fleming Jr. to end this motherfucker. You guys are the best. I appreciate it. This has been fucking nuts, man. I'm going to close up this poll right now. 600 votes nearly. 54-46 saying the main event was good, so we'll keep it. I'm going to flip over Javi Woos, and that's going to turn into a fucking, it was a bad one. So I'm going to end the poll. There it is. I appreciate everybody contributing because this was a team effort, bro. This was a unit effort. And we kicked ass, man. And thank you. We actually did it, man. Over 600 on the ups. 600 likes plus. We're on our way to 700 live. And we didn't even do this after the show. We didn't go live after the pay-per-view like every other fucking schmuck does. We came on almost 24 hours later, bro. Right before Raw. And we're going towards 700? Imagine the damage we could do if I went live after the shows. Nah, bro. I'll let my boy JD take that shit. I'll spread that love around. But could you imagine? Your boy didn't just wreck it today. My whole amp unit did. We smashed the hell out of this stream, bro. I thank you guys. From Easy Does It to Osea Wyman to everybody. Fucking Jimmy Fingers 19. Go back. Go back, man. Kevin MD, Easy 18, Anissa Roar, Monique S, the fourth one, Javi Woo 31, Prime Killer, Carlos Ray, Blitzball Champ, Chubless the Bear, Flips 1, Dark Fox 129. I said Anissa Roar, right? Heel Bubs, Christopher Blackshear, Hollywood Guy, BC's Blue Marker, Unique Butterfly, Angel Chiz, Strict Tango, Clutch City Fan, Enforcer 2K9, VC Stallion, Ashley Steggles, Ryan Mason, DB, Not Puffy, John Alexander, Animated Aaron, Danny Green. Woo! Sheriff Rivers, I got John Alexander. Fuck, bro! I think that was all. I think I got most everybody that delivered a super, guys. And with that, Raw is about to start in about a minute. I got to go. I got to do some fucking notes. And we're going to do this again tomorrow. Hopefully live. I don't know if I threw out my voice totally and I got business beforehand, then things I can't do it live. What can I say? But I'll try to do it again tomorrow, man, because this was fucking epic. Thank you guys, man. I'm out. I gotta get a cold coffee. I've been nursing this, man, because this has been a long stream. Check you guys, man. All you guys, man. I can't give a whole shot. It's starting. I gotta go on the East Coast. Raw is starting. I got to go. Everybody, Amp Unit. What a stream. Much love. We'll do it again soon. Check you. I gotta go. Here it comes. No chance. No chance. Who stole my egg? Where's my fucking egg? Oh no, he doesn't say fucking, does he? He'll be demonetized. Oh no. Oh, he might lose a dime. He might lose some money. Vince, you're gonna lose $20. You said fucking. Fucking idiot. Much love and respect, guys. Check you. Enjoy Raw. BC said enjoy Raw. That's funny. Check you guys.